Playoff football action on RoCo Radio will begin in 2 minutes. Your RoCo Radio Pregame Show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Tonight's broadcast in the first round of the NCHSAA playoffs will start in 1 minute. The RoCo Radio Pregame Show will start in 30 seconds. The cool, brisk air of November. One last mission. Playoff football. Playoffs? We're talking playoffs. On the road in Lincolnton, North Carolina. As your Rockingham County Cougars, the number 18 seed in the NCHSAA 3A West playoffs, travel to take on the North Lincoln Knights. Two tough teams with one mission in mind: advance to the second round. Two evenly matched teams sets up the scene on paper for this beautiful round one matchup, as Bryce Baker and your Rockingham County Cougars look to keep it undefeated on the road this season. It's postseason football, November football, right here on RoCo Radio. It's the 7-3 Cougars and the 7-3 Knights right here on RoCo Radio and the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Playoff football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and the surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, your Nice's Sausage headquarters, for the lowest prices for Nice's Country Sausage in the entire Piedmont Triad area at just $4.18 a pound. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise, celebrating their 35th anniversary. Playoff football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Pine Hall Brick, the nation's largest producer of clay pavers, perfect for backyard patios, streetscapes, walkways, driveways, and more. A family-owned local business as dependable and durable as its product, Pine Hall Brick has been a staple in our community for over 100 years. At Pine Hall Brick, we've built a century of American dreams. To learn more about brick and paver products, visit pinehallbrick.com. Pine Hall Brick. Build your dreams. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Tri-State Steel and the Tri-State Steel Retail Outlet at 2513 Richardson Drive in Reedsville. When you need aluminum, carbon steel, or stainless steel metal, we're your one-stop shop with hundreds of quality metal items in stock. At Tri-State Steel, our business is about people and providing excellent customer service, quick order turnarounds, and providing whatever amount of metal you need quickly and easily. From custom orders to exact specs or quick in-store metal pickups, we put the customer first and have metal for all your needs. From large truckload orders to the smallest DIY project, industrial manufacturing applications, welding, trailer building, off-roading, fishing, hunting, camping, home repairs, and more, big or small, we have your metal needs covered. To find out more about the carbon steel, aluminum, and stainless steel products in stock, visit tri-statesteel.com or call us at 336-349-6057 with your specs, and we'll help you find the product that best fits your project. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metal products and exceptional service since 1988. Tonight's first round playoff matchup is brought to you by Hospice of Rockingham County, a community-based mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider whose purpose is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. Hospice is specialized care for those with life-limiting illnesses, helping them live as comfortably and fully as possible. The area's only provider with Hospice Elite status, Hospice of Rockingham County, will offer you and your loved one the care and support you deserve in the place you call home. When caring matters most, make sure it's Hospice of Rockingham County, caring for your family and friends since 1987. To learn more about how hospice can support you, visit hospiceofrockinghamcounty.com. Just as they work to be a supportive presence for life's journey, Hospice of Rockingham County is proud to support our local football teams as they continue their journey in the playoffs. And playoff football action on RoCo Radio would not be possible without the support of Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is now county-wide with our new location just opening at Little Caesars in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135, across from Walmart and near the 220 I-73 exit. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schuel's Home at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville, conveniently located just down the road from the new Cookout. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds for just $2 or 32 pounds for $4. And premium water for 50 cents a gallon or $2.25 for 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. We now take you down to Lincolnton, North Carolina for tonight's RoCo Radio Pregame Show as we get you ready for Rockingham County versus North Lincoln. First round of the high school playoffs on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week from Lincolnton, North Carolina and North Lincoln High School. It's the North Lincoln Knights hosting the Rockingham County Cougars, number 18 versus number 15 in the 3A West. Joe Dexter, David Woods here on RoCo Radio. Partner, this is what it's all about.
That's what I'm talking about. We got up here a little while ago. I mean, the
nice,
field
smooth
is
drive.
beautiful. The hospitality is great. Let's play some football.
Beautiful facilities here at North Lincoln. The Knights 7-3 on the season. The Cougars 7-3 on the season. The thing that stuck out to me, you don't look at stats, you just look at the schedules. You try and balance, you look at them. The numbers are fairly even. One thing that sticks out to me, though, about North Lincoln, 7 of the 10 teams that they face this year are playoff teams.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, you look at the they played West Lincoln, they played Statesville, they played Hickory, who is 10-0. So, I mean, they have played a tough schedule. Very tough schedule.
East Lincoln, number 19, taking on Ledford tonight. Statesville, number 16, taking on a tough squad as well. And playoff teams, a combined 48-22 record, those 7 teams that made the playoffs that North Lincoln faced this year.
Oh, man, that is crazy, man. And I'm going to tell you what, they are going to be a threat tonight with this good old triple option offense.
Led by head coach Nick Basil, 6-year, 45-21 overall record. For your Rockingham County Cougars, man, it's been one heck of a run. It's been fun the end of the season to watch what they can do offensively. But to me, when you don't look at the numbers and you just try and find what's the story about this Cougars team this season, you got the 7 wins, back in the playoffs for the first time since 2021, looking for that first playoff win since 2017. The story to me, though, has been defense, and we don't talk about it enough, I feel. 165 points given up this season.
Yeah, we've been talking about Bryce Baker a whole lot. Oh, Mr. Tim Tebow himself. But, I mean, this is a gritty, hard-nosed football team that gets after it on the defensive side, man. And this is going to be a tough matchup. 40 tackles for loss, 10 sacks, 23 QB hurries on the season, and 17 interceptions. Now, interceptions might not be a thing today. 24 completed passes all year long for North Lincoln. So, the tell for the triple option right here, you're talking about the dive, the pitch, and the quarterback. Yeah, it sounds simple, don't it? But this offense will give you heartburn like there's no tomorrow. And if Brad Baker ain't got a little bit of heartburn right now just thinking about it, there might be some issues.
You'll hear from head coach Brad Baker coming up here in just a bit on your RoCo Radio Pregame Show. First, I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. Our touchdown sponsor, Sandy Cross General Merchandise, Pine Hall Brick with the support, Hospice of Rockingham County, Tri-State Steel, and Kooler Ice for their support of bringing you Rockingham County Cougar playoff football tonight. Of course, if you're looking for Reedsville as they host Madison at home, the number 1 overall seed in the 2A West, you can join our friends Tyler Lester and Chase Lemons over at Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. And I encourage you, if you have friends or family that are Cougars fans that couldn't make it out tonight, to share this broadcast on our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. Well, let's get to the brackets. Let's take a look at some of the other games that are taking place across the area. Let's start in that 3A. The one game that will matter the most for these two teams is the number 2 seeded Hickory squad taking on number 31 Huss. The winner of that will face the winner of this one. The way Hickory's played all season long, undefeated record, you imagine that whoever wins this one will await Hickory in the second round.
Absolutely. I can see Hickory all day long. They're going to be a really physical, tough football team.
On the top of that bracket, number 23 Smoky Mountain heading to Kings Mountain to take on the 10th seed. Number 26 North Gaston taking on number 7 AC Reynolds. Some other interesting games in the 3A. 14 Ledford is at number 19 East Lincoln. So Greensboro squad, another one traveling over here to this area. West Henderson, the number 3 seed, taking on Irwin. Number 4 seed Dudley. Number 4 seed Dudley. Number 4 seed. Can you still believe?
No.
It's still real. They're the 4th seed.
Don't even get me started on 4 seed Dudley. There's no way.
They take on number 29 West Iredell. East Guilford is at 13 seed. They'll take on Central Davidson. Other games to watch in the area as well. Northeast Guilford will travel to take on West Charlotte. Statesville taking on South Point, and Crest, the number 1 overall seed, taking on Parkwood tonight in the 3A. Let's take a look at that 2A bracket. The number 1 seed, the Reedsville Rams, definitely deserving of that spot.
You're absolutely right, man. I'm going to tell you what, they are clicking on all cylinders as the timing is right for the playoffs here.
It'll be a rematch of one that we've seen before, last year specifically, and in 2016, as the Madison Patriots at 2-8 will travel to take on the Reedsville Rams.
I mean, I remember the score, but what was the score again last year against Madison?
A lot to a little.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The game that they'll be watching most and looking forward to is West Stokes, the number 16 seed, hosting Southwestern Randolph. Tater time, Southwestern Randolph. So two teams that run a very similar offense, two teams that are very similar talented-wise, matching up in that 16-17 spot. That's one of the spots in the playoffs that was done right.
Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree that was done exactly right, man. And them two teams right there, they are exactly the same. They play the same. And if Southwestern wins, Are they bringing the goats with them?
They probably
are. They going to?
The goats are. I think they're part of the mascot. I think you got to bring them on the road to Reidsville, and whoever wins that one takes on the Reidsville Rams.
I hope they like artificial turf. That's all I got to say.
Brevard at number 8 taking on Trinity, the number 25 seed in the 2A West tonight. North Stanley hosts TW Andrews, a 24 seed that you don't want to mess with. Corey McManus Jr.
Oh my goodness, dude! I am not gonna forget that guy as long as I live. The shiftiness. Good day.
And the speed that he brought to the table. He's going to be hard to stop for North Stanley, whether they were the number 1 seed or the 32 seed. 5 Monroe takes on Bandy's number 28 seed. West Lincoln at number 12 hosts Chase. Burns hosts Pine Lake Prep. Bunker Hill taking on East Rutherford, the number 4 seed. Community Schools Davidson, the number 3 seed in the 2A West. They host number 30 Lexington. Number 14 East Surrey. That's kind of weird to say. Number 14 East Surrey, as they'll take on number 19 Providence Grove. Randleman at number 6. Losing that last game really hurt them. They dropped to 6th seed in the 2A West. They'll take on West Stanley, Forest Hills, and Anson Shelby and Mount Pleasant, the number 7 seed Shelby Golden Lions. North Surrey at number 10 hosting Lincolnton, and Maiden hosting East Gaston. Salisbury wraps it up, the number 2 seed hosting East Davidson in the 2A West. Any teams in that 2A that stick out to you that might be competition for Reidsville down the road?
I mean, let's go back through the list. I mean, you got Shelby. Shelby's always been really tough. I mean, you look at Randleman. Randleman, even though they had a hiccup, maybe that was good for them to have a hiccup right then and there. You get them reset, get them restarted. You got Burns. You got Chase. I mean, TW Andrews has played Reidsville one more time. I mean, you never know. McManus could come back with another strong game. You don't know. It's playoff football. You never know.
Here tonight, it's the Rockingham County Cougars, 7-3 and 5-2 in the Mid-State 3A Conference this year, taking on the 7-3 North Lincoln Knights, who are 5-1 at home this season. They finished 5-2 in the 3A Western Foothills, 5-1 at home. Rockingham County 5-0 on the road this year.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's it.
So that's a look around the league. Take a look at the brackets coming up in just a bit. We'll take a look at keys to success. We'll take a look a little bit more at the season overview and a closer look at tonight's matchup. But first, we want you to hear from head coach Brad Baker of the Rockingham County Cougars. It's the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. We're joined with head coach Brad Baker here at North Lincoln High School. Coach, playoff football time.
Yeah, we've talked about it all week. This is what we've worked for all off season. Breakfast club, getting up at 6 in the morning, running around, all the weights you've lifted, all the sweat you poured out during the summer. This is what you work for right here.
Those moments on the fields with your tough schedule, those tough opponents, help you set the tone for this. Basically, break down the message against this North Lincoln squad, a different look than what you have seen this season.
Yeah, they're an under-center triple option team. We're a gun triple option team. You turn the film on, we look a lot alike. Both teams play very hard. Both teams are very disciplined. This is, you wouldn't expect this type of matchup in the first round, but this is going to be a fantastic football game, I think.
Coach, when you look at, you mentioned it looking the same on film, matching up defensively, I think you guys match up really well too, almost the same look. Do you have to pull out something different? Does something different have to happen in a game like this to prevail?
No, we didn't make any tweaks offensively. We talk about it all the time, playing to our standard, and we're going to do what we do. And when we execute, we're a pretty good football team. So we just got to make sure we don't let the moment get too big and just it's 100 yards long and 53 1/3 yards wide, and let's snap it and play and let's see what happens.
It's almost, I think we forget about that simplicity, especially at this time of the year. Defensively, 165 points given up this year. What's this defense meant to your team?
I think that they bought in early on about the importance of defense. We put our best players over there, and then if they need a break, they come out on offense. With one exception, the exception of our quarterback, everybody else, if they need a break, they come out on offense because the old saying is defense wins championships, and we believe that in Wentworth.
Coach, we thank you for your time. Good luck tonight, and we'll be rooting for you from up in the booth.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's head coach Brad Baker here on your Rockingham RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
Look to your left.
As we get ready for the Star Spangled Banner.
Shake that person's hand tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tell them thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for that. And now for our moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing and remove your hats as we honor America tonight with the playing of our national anthem performed tonight by our own North Lincoln Band of Knights.
Great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner from the North Lincoln Marching Band here in Playoff Football Friday, November football. Glad to have you along here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. It's Rockingham County 7-3 taking on North Lincoln 7-3, the number 15 seed home squad, the number 18 road team. Well, let's break it down a little bit more. Looking at your Rockingham County Cougars, it starts and it ends with number 10 Bryce Baker 48 yards away from a 1,000-yard passing and rushing season.
Wow. You talking about some big-time numbers right there. That is Tim Tebow numbers we talking about. Let's go.
4 games with 100-plus pass and run, 8 multi-touchdown games this season. Last week, 17 carries, 124 yards, rushing 7.3 per carry, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Offensively, Coach Baker talked about a little bit. We run something similar to them. We're going to run triple option. We're going to run it out of the gun. But do you see maybe something different being drawn up today just to offset this North Lincoln defense?
I mean, anything is possible, man. It's the playoffs. You're going to take everything in the kitchen sink and then some, and you're going to throw it out there each and every week from here on out. It's the records are 0-0. Forget the 7-3s. This is a new season. This is playoff time. You know what you got to do. Let's go get it.
With that being said, it brings up a good comment from Coach Baker. Though there might be something a little bit different, it's the bread, it's the butter. If you want to add a couple pickles, you can to the sandwich.
I like it.
But it's the bread and butter that you've got to stick to. That's what got them here. That's what's gotten them to this point, and it's what's been their strength all year is that discipline, sticking to what they do.
That's it, man. If I'm Coach Baker, man, I'm sticking to it, sticking to the guns. Let's go to work. Let's do our thing.
On defense, the Cougars led by Jake Chandler, 68 tackles on the year. That leads the team. Defensively, what are some of the things you have to change when facing a triple option team?
Well,
especially when you run a stack like they do.
So you got to bring the safeties up, man, for sure, because you got to watch the outside edges. I mean, because that's going to be for the pitch. You got to have the linebackers inside for the dive, and you got to watch the quarterback each and every time. I mean, this triple option is no joke. I mean, you're going to have to be very disciplined and fundamentally sound on defense to really stop this triple option. And it's still going to get theirs, but you got to get them in first down, second down, get them in some first and 15s, stuff like that just to keep the offense out of flow and out of rhythm.
We talked to Coach Baker before the game, the team breaking up the road trip into 2 parts, stopping in Lake Norman with a walkthrough. Of course, Coach Baker, familiar with this area, coached at North Mecklenburg from 2012 to 2016 before making his way to Rockingham County, now in his 7th year at Rockingham County, a 32-37 mark. So almost everything has been said that can be said.
Yeah.
And now they'll just play it out on the field. And when you see both these teams just looking out on the field, you see 2 very similar teams. I mean, you see same size, same almost everything.
Just
And Coach was talking to us about it too. Like it's very identical on tape when you look at what they do defensively, offensively,
That's
and just the way. The thing that sticks out to me in a game like this is both teams are so fundamentally sound that it might come down to a moment where they're not.
That is it. And like I talked to you about earlier, the triple option, when it's on, it's on. But for Rockingham, for every possession that you get, they need to score or they need to have some kind of points come on the board because you're not going to get many possessions out of this triple offense, that's for sure.
And the key, of course, we mentioned Bryce Baker. You hate to keep mentioning one guy, but here's the facts. Bryce has scored 36% of his team's points this year.
That's it.
He's been involved in another 25% in touchdown passes. So when you look at the Bryce Baker factor, there's another part that we sometimes skip over. And the reason that number 10 has had such a successful season is Drew Hazelwood, Andrew Rash, Baden Shelton, Jacoby Brooks, Will Attaway, and Satalis Graves sometimes as well at tight end helping to block up front.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, like you said, man, if it wasn't for the offensive line, and Bryce Baker knows that, man. I bet he gives them pats on the back all the time because if it wasn't for them, he's not getting the yards that he's getting. But, man, I'm going to tell you what, he is a tough, dependable quarterback, man. I'll take him any day on my team.
Defensively leading the way for North Lincoln is Ryan Bassani. 161 tackles on the season, 17 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 8 forced fumbles for Ryan Bassani. That's right, 8 forced fumbles. That's almost one per game this year.
Here we go.
Both teams meet at the middle of the field. The captains are out there. Number 21, Tyler Donahue. Number 6, Cole Ellis. And number 66, Justin Bassani out there, the captains for North Lincoln. Malik Bryant, Lane Powell, Drew Hazelwood, and Bryce Baker are the captains for your Rockingham County Cougars here tonight. Both teams out on the field, ready to storm to their sidelines. Satalis Graves holding the rock-solid flag for Rockingham County. Tyler Walker holds the American flag.
Anybody got a boxing bell? Because this is going to be a fight night.
So we wait the signal.
Let's see here. What we got? Okay.
Cougars will get the ball first. Here in this playoff matchup, round 1. Here from North Lincoln High School.
You can match the energy and enthusiasm that we had last weekend. So let's start off the kickoff.
So I'm going to tell you what, with Rockingham getting the ball first, this is the time to shine right here. This is where they need to come out, punch North Lincoln in the mouth, and say, look, we're going to score right here. Let's get it done, and let's get the game. Let's set the tone.
Bryce Baker takes that rock-solid flag from Walker as the team gets ready to make their way to the far sideline here on the road to open up the playoffs. The number 18 seed, 7-3 on the season. No fool to competitive games all year long. They've played in them, they've been there, and they look forward to this challenge tonight. Here comes Walker, Baker, and company with a rock-solid flag, the North Carolina state flag and the U.S. flag on the far side. On the near side, out of the North Lincoln helmet comes the North Lincoln Knights. Beautiful turf field.
I'm going to tell you what, partner. This is a beautiful facility, period, man. I've enjoyed being here. The hospitality has been great. I got a sub right in front of me and a couple of chicken wings. Let's go.
David's even got an apple turnover for later.
You daggone right. That's for halftime.
12 minutes on the clock as we get ready for the first quarter. A reminder, tonight's touchdowns brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise. And we want to thank all of our other sponsors for making this coverage possible in our travel out here to Lincolnton, Pine Hall, Brick, Hospice of Rockingham County, Tri-State Steel, and Kooler Ice. So the Cougars in their white road uniforms with black lettering, gray pants tonight, that traditional black helmet with the chrome paw and the RC. For North Lincoln,
I'm going to tell you what, partner. You know what would be good right now? A good old Malik Bryant return for the touchdown. Let's go.
Brady Ross back to return alongside Bryant. He'll be on the near side. North Lincoln in their home black uniforms, white lettering with some white trim down the pants, black helmets as well.
Uh-oh, got a little Enter the Sandman. Here we go.
Bryant stands at the 10-yard line here near side as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Tonight's opening temperature, cold.
Yeah, it has cooled down quite a bit over the last 30, 45 minutes or so.
Great crowd on the far side for their Cougars. Great crowd here on the home side as well. Here comes the kick, end over end, far side. Ross lets it fly into the end zone. A touchback, and the Cougars offense will take over here on their first drive. This Cougars offense that has averaged 264 yards per game, 151 of that in the run game, 114 in the pass game, a 59% completion percentage on the season, 1,136 yards passing, 11 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, running the football over 1,500 yards and 5 yards per carry for 19 touchdowns. So here comes Bryce Baker to the line. 5 in front, they'll run the gun. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Chandler motions, it's a run for Baker. He keeps it right up the gut. Nice run. That's going to be a gain of 8.
And that's what you need out of Rockingham to get it started early. Go ahead and start punching them right in the mouth, right out the gate. Let's go.
Now the triple option for Rockingham County, it's not like you're going to see 5 or 6 different guys run the football, but with the way that Chandler and Powell and guys that motion in, Verdi, the way that they set, the way that they motion, the way that they offset things, it makes it really hard to stop Baker if he's running the football or Chandler. Walker will line up at receiver here near side, 3 receivers far side. That's Hester, Malik Bryant on the far side. As Hester motions here to the near side in front of the quarterback. Take the snap, look for the throw it out to Hester. It's going to be incomplete over his head and out of bounds here near side. So 3rd down and about 2.
I mean, if I'm right here, it looks like they're playing a 3-4 right now for West Lincoln. If I'm Rockingham, I'm taking Bryce Baker right up the middle again. I mean, don't go away from your bread and butter. Let's go.
3rd down and 2, 11-13 remaining here in the first quarter. Nothing score, just underway. First offensive possession. Line up for the line of scrimmage. It is the gun. Chandler behind the quarterback, Baker. Bryant lines up here near side. 3 receivers far side. Motion Chandler that way. Looking to throw. Out of the pocket, it's a delay. Looking to run is Baker. He's going to lose yardage. So the North Lincoln defense gets a stop on the first offensive possession. They'll bring out T.J. Garrett to punt.
Punting for the Cougars, number 40, T.J. Garrett.
Baker the up back. Garrett set to punt from the 20-yard line. First possession, a 4 and out for the Cougars.
Let's see if we can get a good punt, get on the other side.
Here comes the snap.
Oh,
Good
yeah. Oh,
punt.
yes.
That one floats to the 35. Return for Donahue. Near sideline, out of bounds in front of the 40. Where he'll spin down. Ross seen on the stop.
There you go. Let them play. Let them play.
The Cougars defense giving up 16.5 points per game. Taking a look at this North Lincoln offense, averaging 256 yards on the ground. 44 yards passing, 300 total. As mentioned in the pregame, just 24 completions this season in the air for North Lincoln. Led by quarterback Eli Sipe, the 5'10", 165 junior. As the offense sets, here's the handoff right up the gut. Agee with the carry. Landon Agee, the freshman, 26 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown on the season. Heard before the game, Shannon Wingate will not be playing tonight. Over 1,000 yards rushing, 8.2 yards per carry on the season. So a big miss and loss for North Lincoln.
That is huge. That is very huge for North Lincoln.
So it's that double wing look with receivers for North Lincoln. Here's the handoff.
Hey,
Straight up the gut. Good stop.
38, Landon Agee on the
Gain of a 2 or 3. Agee gets it up past midfield.
Yeah. And I like how Rockingham is playing defense right now. They're stacking the box. They got 2 guys right here setting the edge. So far, so good.
3rd down and 3. Sipe under center. 2 wing backs behind him, a single back behind them as well.
He's lined up both sides. How's he not call that?
Wide will set. Waiting for a signal here.
Offsides.
And we're going to have encroachment on the defense. It'll be a 1st down for North Lincoln. Nothing score. 9:29 remaining here in the 1st quarter.
And that's one thing right there that
You
Rockingham
can't have that.
cannot do. This offense is very, very tough. You can't just give them easy yards.
Donahue lines up as a wingback, 2 wing backs. The quarterback behind center. Agee in the backfield. 2 receivers set in motion. Donahue in the backfield. It's a handoff to Agee up the gut and a gain of 2.
Number 38, Landon Agee on the carry. On the play by number 12, Lane Powell.
And they're just running the clock down, taking their time. It's usually how the triple offense works.
Lane Powell with the stop. 62 tackles and 4 for loss on the year. 2nd down and 8. Pass midfield here for the Knights. Left to right. You'll see 3 down line, make it 4 down linemen for the Cougars. And we're going to have a flag before the snap of the football.
Free yardage.
Yep, another offsides.
So another encroachment penalty.
Oh, that official sounded like old Ron Cherry right there. Giving them business.
It's going to be 2nd down and a long 3. Past the 40-yard line, near the 35 at the 36. Sipe lines under center, looking to throw. Goes near side. It is complete.
Oh, wow.
And a touchdown for North Lincoln. Sipe to Doden. Near sideline.
Great throw, Eli.
Was it a 36-yard touchdown?
A 36-yard connection. And just like that, 6-0.
And like you talked about earlier, partner, this quarterback can throw the football. So when they have time to throw it, they're going to throw it.
Yep, you could see it in tape the few times that they do throw.
He was throwing good passes last week, too. They just weren't catching it.
Here comes the 2-point conversion. Donahue will run it in for 2. An 8-0 lead for North Lincoln here in the first. 8:10 remaining on the clock. On the RoCo Radio Game of the Week, brought to you by Pine Hall Brick, the national largest producer of clay pavers, perfect for backyard patios, streetscapes, walkways, driveways, and more. A family-owned local business as dependable and durable as its product, Pine Hall Brick has been a staple in our community for over 100 years. At Pine Hall Brick, we've built a century of American dreams. To learn more about brick and paver products, visit pinehallbrick.com. Pine Hall Brick. Build your dreams. So an 8-0 lead for North Lincoln. That offense was floating, and then you can't give up 2 penalties like that.
No, because if you do that, like I said, this is going to be a long night if you start giving up penalties and easy yards. For the triple option, man, you got to put them in, like I said earlier, put them in some 1st and 15s. Just start losing yards with them. But as you could see, even with a running offense, they got a quarterback that can throw the football.
Yep. Sipe with a great connection, 36 yards near side to Aaron Doden. That puts 6 on the board. And Tyler Donahue with the run for 2 to make it 8-0. As Jake Dillingham sets to kick the return right to left for your Cougars. As Bryant and Ross back to return. Bryant near side, Ross far side. That one's going to go back. And at the goal line, bounces in the end zone. Another touchback up to the 20-yard line.
All right, partner. We know what Rockingham's got to do right here, man. But, keep playing your game. You're only down 1 score. It's just getting started. You're getting the flow of the game going. let's see what we can do right here.
Bryce Baker started off with a nice 6-7 yard run. From there, just couldn't get enough offense to muster a first down. Forced out after 3 downs. So they'll look to reset things here offensively. A team that passes the ball 17 times per game, rushes it 30. Chandler lines up off the line, roll out far side after the snap. Quick throw, complete. Bryant far side, breaks a tackle, gets to the 35-yard line. Out of bounds on the far side. Move the chains, though.
Yeah, that was a good start right there. Just a little rollout with a little curl route from Malik Bryant. Pick up about 12, and let's go.
Chandler motioned in from the backfield up front on the near side to provide some time for Baker to roll out.
And that's what I want to. That's what I want to see too. I want to see Bryce Baker get in rhythm as far as the passing game goes, because you know that's going to be in there too with the game plan.
1,107 passing yards coming into this one. 11 touchdowns on the season for Baker. First down and 10. Moving right to left. 2 backs in the backfield. Graves motions in the backfield. Did Baker get the jump?
I think he did. Move it up. Move it up. 5.
It'll be offsides to the 41-yard line for the Cougars. First and 5 after the completion to Malik Bryant. Cougars moving right to left. Graves motions in the backfield. Now he'll work back behind Chandler. Fake it on the pitch. It's to Graves on the far side, and that was closed quickly by the North Lincoln defense. It's going to be a loss of yardage.
We out there showing a little bit of the triple option of our own, ain't we, buddy?
Loss of 3. It's going to be second down and 8. 7:22 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-0 score. North Lincoln leads it. Their score came on a 36-yard touchdown pass from Eli Sipe to Aaron Doden and a 2-point conversion from Tyler Donahue. Cougars looking to answer, moving right to left. Graves lines up in the slot near side alongside Bryant. 4 receivers set for the Cougars. Hard count Baker sets in the pocket. Throws near side, complete. Up in the air is Bryant to grab it. 45-yard line, 50 out of bounds near side. Big play there. Move the chains.
See, I'm watching the defense, man. It looks like the cornerbacks are playing at least 8 to 10 yards off the ball. So if we can get a little curl route, stuff like that going with Malik Bryant, I think we can have a good night as far as the passing game goes.
First and 10 from the 47. Just past midfield, right to left. 2 completions to Bryant on this drive. Bryant lines up here near side into the trips set. A single receiver far side. Chandler motions over there as well. Fake the throw to him. It's a keeper for Baker. Looks right up the gut. With muscle, he gained some yardage, but that was stopped right at the line of scrimmage by the Knights. But it'll be a gain of a couple. Make it 1 for Baker.
That's what Baker does. He turns nothing into something each and every drive.
It's
that
tough.
was at least at least a no-yard gain, and he turned it into at least 2. The toughness of that kid, man, I tell you.
Second down and 8. Play clock inside 13 seconds. Glad to have you along in the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Baker lines at quarterback. Single back is Chandler. Receivers bunch just off the offensive line. Walker motions in the backfield. Now Baker looks to throw, slips up on the turf, and he's brought down midfield. Baker slipped up just a bit. And the stop for Justin Bassani. 44 tackles on the year, 9 tackles for loss. Coming to this one, make that number 10 on the season.
Yeah, you just didn't have nobody open on that last pass play right there. The offensive line, everything just closed him in, and that was it.
2.5 possessions so far, and already 6 minutes off the clock here in the first quarter.
Oh, got a
4 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Single man in the backfield is Baker, who rolls out on the far side right off the snap. Thrown to Hester is low and incomplete.
Yeah, North Lincolnton was bringing the pressure right there. Got in his face, and that was it.
Oh, they'll say that it is a catch. It's going to be 4th down.
I don't think that was a catch on that one, partner. That was a little like a little ground ball to shortstop.
Little ground rule double.
Yeah.
So 4th down and 9, second punt of the night for the Cougars as Garrett sets to punt. He has an open backfield. He'll punt it out of bounds. It bounces behind the 20. We'll see where they place that. It'll be at the 16 where the Knights offense takes over. Last drive for the North Lincoln Knights. A 36-yard touchdown pass from Eli Sipe to Aaron Doden. Just pass number 26. Make that completion number 26 of the year for Eli Sipe this season. Touchdown number 8. Back to that double wing look. 2 receivers, though, here near side for the Knights. Handed off Agee, off the edge, far side, spins out of a tackle. He's still running at the 40. On the sidelines, out of bounds in front of the 50-yard line. Big run from Agee, the freshman.
Oh, well, just like I said, but it's triple option. They're gonna get theirs yet, but we gotta make the stops when we can.
It was a great off the edge. It looked like he was stopped, and he just breaks out of it.
When you're the dive man, you got to be really, really tough because you're going to get in there with the big boys.
The freshman, 26 carries, 123 yards coming into this game. Getting the call. It's off the edge.
He's gone.
Gone is Donahue on the far side to the 10-yard line and dragged out of bounds by Ross. There's that triple option.
Partner, I missed that.
The wingman gets the football.
They confused me. I'm thinking, okay, the dive's got it, and here comes the wingman.
54-yard run for Donahue inside the 10 now for the Knights.
Let's see if this defense can tighten up right here.
It's going to be at the 6-yard line. Agee in the backfield, 2 wingbacks, 2 receivers near side. This time it's Agee who gets it. It's going to be a gain of 2 or 3 to the 4 or 30-yard line, depending on the spot. 2nd down and goal.
Now, I wouldn't expect anything less but a run, but I mean, you never know. We could see a pass right here.
2nd down and 3. Coming up for the Knights.
So Agee in the backfield, Donahue here on the near side.
Yeah, got 2 receivers to the right.
2 wings. Handed off to Agee. Hazelwood with the stop. Will be before the goal line. It will be just short of the goal line. Stripmiter with the stop and Hazelwood as well. So 3rd and goal at the 1. Big defensive play here for the Cougs.
Everybody's bunched up together.
Here comes the right up the gut. Quarterback keeper.
Did he get it?
Waiting for a signal.
He didn't get it. Did he?
Back
he didn't
judge
get
says
it.
yes. Other says no. Just short.
That's 4th down.
So 4th down for the Cougars.
I tried the old Eagles tush push. That didn't work out.
You just try that again. Let's see what they do. That ball, the nose of the football is right at the goal line.
Goodness, that would be a big stop right here.
4th and goal, defensive play for the Cougars.
We know what's coming. It's probably the tush push again. I mean, you just got to get up on the line.
Right behind center is the quarterback, Sipe. It's a handoff to Agee, and he dives right in for a score. A freshman called to fill in for starting tailback Shannon Wingate, and a touchdown there. 14-0 lead, North Lincoln. 3:32 to play here in the first quarter. So here comes the 2-point unit. Although audible for the extra point. Here's a hold. Extra point is through. 15-0 lead, North Lincoln here in the first quarter. 3:32 remaining on the clock. So right here, you have to respond. You have to answer back.
Like I told you, I mean, When this triple option's on, it's on. And right now it is on. So we have got to get a score right here on this drive. We've got to make a statement right now.
One of the things we talked about in the car was, hey, when you play a triple option, when you're going to adjust to it, you're probably going to give up a score or two early. It's what matters is after that adjusting and being able to do things offensively yourself. We'll see how the Cougars answer.
And I'll tell you, too, the one-on-one with Malik Bryant so far has been working out really good. I'd go back to that, but just stick to your run game. Don't get out of rhythm. Just stick to the fundamentals and stick to what you know, and that is running the football.
And flow that passing game into that rhythm.
That's it.
Bryant lines up here near side to return the kickoff. Far side is Ross. Moving right to left on the return. 15-0 ball game. North Lincoln leads it. 3:32 to play here in the first quarter. Dillingham set to kick for the Knights. From the far side hash, it's an end over end spinner. Far side, it will bounce into the end zone for another touchback. That's 3 touchbacks tonight for Dillingham.
Come out to the 20-yard line where the Cougars will start their drive first.
Tell you what, partner, we got a beautiful night for some football, a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I mean, it's gorgeous out here tonight.
And I got a feeling we got some
Never
offense.
been out here before.
We got some offense coming. I
I
got a feeling.
Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better facility, could you?
Man, it is awesome, man.
Bryce Baker will work in the gun. Chandler alongside him here near side. Bryant, the single receiver near side. 2 receivers far side. Verdi in the backfield is an up back. Looking to get the snap. Here comes the flag, and I believe it's going to be.
That's going to be a false start.
False start.
Yeah, we'll take that. No.
Oh, no. It goes the other way.
No, they did move it up 5, though.
Going the wrong way.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well, now we're going back 5. There we go.
All right, so it'll be at the 15.
Refs are allowed to mess up a little bit, too. It's all right. They'll get it right.
Ball placed in the middle of the field. Bryant lines up here near side. First down and 15. 2 receivers far side. Verdi motions as the wingback on the far side. Fake the handoff to Chandler. It's a keeper for Baker.
Here we go.
Finds a crease middle of the field. Looking to the 40-yard line. He's brought down, but it's going to be a good gain and a first down.
Here we go. It's Baker time.
Great drawn up play, too. Created that cut in the middle of the field. Just in front of the 40-yard line to the 38. Cougars moving right to left. Verdi checks out. 3 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 15-0 lead. North Lincoln, Rockingham County with the football. It's Graves, Hester, and Bryant. Trips near side, single receiver far side. Chandler will motion here as a receiver to the near side with the 3 other receivers. Looking to throw his Baker. Pumps. Somehow gets out of the backfield. Out of the pressure, floats it, and it's intercepted by North Lincoln. Picked off by number 25, Pearson Arbisher.
I mean, you got to give it to Bryce Baker right there, man. He tried to make something happen, and he had the guy. He just kind of give
all
a little.
Kinds of black back there. He tried to get out of the pressure.
I give it to North Lincoln tonight. They're bringing the pressure on the defensive side of the ball.
Sipe behind center. AG behind him. 2 wing backs. Hand it off. Fake it to AG. It's a pitch here near side. And a good gain of 5 or 6.
I don't think Ledford has ever been.
Carried by number 20, Owen Hammond. Up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be second down and 4.
It's like I said, West Lincoln is up on Ledford 14-0.
Try and check some scores for you from across the area as well. Right up the middle on the handoff. It's going to be close to a first down.
Brandon Agee on the carry. Stop on a play by number 5, Luke Strittmatter. 36.
You know, the one thing, too, about
Enough for another Race City steal.
I wouldn't mind seeing some pressure, but then that kind of scares you a little bit because once you see that pressure and you bring the pressure, you better get them because if not, they're going to the house for 6.
Score update from Reedsville, 14-0 lead for Reedsville over Madison with 6 minutes left in the first. From here, 1 minute 45 seconds remaining in the first. A 15-0 lead for North Lincoln.
Oh, here we go.
Sipe looks to throw. Quick throw. Wow, up in the air, some tipped, and it's reeled back into the hands of the North Lincoln receiver, Doden, on the far side for a touchdown.
Wow.
What a throw.
So we had the quarterback in the backfield. He gets out of that. He throws a humdinger. The receiver
Throws a humdinger.
Bobbles it, catches it to the house. Oh, and there is a
See
flag.
if they're going to bring it back. That's one of those whip-de-doo Patrick Mahomes throws.
That was
Holy
it.
smokes.
What they call? Legal man downfield. Okay. So here we go. This is what you got to put the triple option in. You got to let them make mistakes too.
So the score remains 15-0 after the penalty. A legal man downfield.
Yeah, you like that humdinger.
Flushed out of the pocket. He came here near side, just
a very athletic quarterback for sure.
so it will go back to the 39-yard line.
That's going to come in handy later in life when you have to fight.
Eli Sipe under center. He keeps it.
Uh-oh.
He's got open real estate, near side hash. Jukes back to the 10-yard line, near the goal line. He'll be brought down just in front of the goal line.
Wow. So he just...
So the throw doesn't count, so he says, I'll keep it and do it myself.
Yep, and make up everything and then some.
So it'll be first and goal from the 1. 1:20 remaining here in the first quarter. 15-0 lead, North Lincoln on the doorstep of the end zone.
And it's I really do not want us to go down 3 scores early.
AG in the backfield. He'll get the ball at the line, reaches the hand down, and he's in. AG with his second touchdown of the night. 21-0 North Lincoln. 1:02 remaining here in the first quarter.
Oh, we got a guy. That's Jake Chandler.
Got an injured Cougar, number 4, Jake Chandler on the field.
He tried to deliver one, but he took it.
Player currently down on the field is Jake Chandler.
Rob, if your daddy stands up tonight and runs out the press box again,
I'm going to tell you what, I got to give a shout out to this these boys here at North Lincoln, man. They have made us feel well at home for sure.
Tonight's game brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, your Nice's Sausage headquarters, for the lowest price for Nice's Country Sausage in the entire Piedmont Triad area at $4.18 a pound. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Sandy Cross General Merchandise celebrating their 35th anniversary. 21-0 score, 1:02 remaining in the first quarter. Injury timeout on the field. Last check, it was Reedsville up 14-0. You can catch that action. Friends Tyler Lester and Chase Lemons on Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham.
It is. I think everything's clicked finally for him.
Players still being attended to on the field.
I tell you that, it's going to Hickory's got a hell of a quarterback. My God.
You know, I seen Jake going there, man. He went in for the punishing hit, but he also took it, too, on top of that. I mean, he's a tough kid.
We're talking about Sandy Cross General Merchandise. I want to remind you tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. a book signing with Ann Fish. These dogs will be out there as well. Join us for a great book signing with Ann Fish, editor, writer, and dedicated journalist in Rockingham County with her new book, A Nose for News. That's 1 to 4 p.m. at Sandy Cross General Merchandise, 164 Boyd Road in the Reedsville area.
And we'll be headed there next week, right, partner?
We're hoping to. We're still working on setting that up, but like to do our local gridiron show from there as well. 21-0 lead North Lincoln with the injury on the field.
I hate that, man. Oh, man.
That's sad.
You don't want to see stuff like that.
They're holding his head down and keeping a hand on his hip. I don't like that either.
No.
The injured player is Jake Chandler. He is on the 3-yard line.
And his daddy just caught the back of his head, so it might not be good.
Chip's talking to his dad. His mom down her knees beside him.
Oh, man.
Just to give you a quick update as to what's going on here on the field, the player from Rockingham County is still being tended to on the field, laying on his side.
He's hitting
Chandler up
There
now,
he is.
sitting on his butt.
Anything like that, but
Come on, Jake.
Addie's got him in the back.
Yeah, Addie's out there.
Can't get a number yet. Might be a shoulder.
Mike, while we've got a chance, we'll give a couple local scores here. Maiden leads East Gaston 7-0. West Lincoln leading Chase now still in the first quarter, 18-7. West Lincoln on top.
Chandler's still being attended to, but up right now.
And Lincolnton 7. And North
Partner, that's a very good sign. It really is.
So last thing anyone wants to see.
There he is. There you go. Good job, Jake.
Jake up on his feet now.
Oh, you Cougar Knights fans, how about a big round of applause for
Told you
number
that boy was
4,
tough.
Jake Chandler.
The leader
Yes, sir.
leader of this defense, leading the team in tackles. 13 tackles for loss this year. And all those numbers at this point in juncture don't matter. All that matters is his health and seeing that he's up on his feet.
He's walking. He's moving his neck.
With assistance.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's good.
Statesville leads South Point 12-7. Swain over
There you go.
nothing. Burns over Pine Lake Prep 21-0.
Was it finally prep?
And I know Jake has went through a couple of tough injuries, right? Past couple of years.
He's been the heart and soul of that defense.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, we covered the Northeastern game last time, and just all over the field,
He
pacing the
was.
defense. It's something he's done all season long.
20-0 Reedsville leads.
As he heads to the sideline with assistance on the far side. But the most important part, looks like he's going to be all right.
Yeah, it is.
South Point
Yeah,
State.
it is. That age right there.
That'd be pretty good. Bunker Hill already up on these.
So we return to action, a 21-0 lead for North Lincoln. 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter as we get ready for the extra point. From Jake Dillingham. Sipe the quarterback to Hull. High snap, reeled in. Extra point is good.
Kick is up and
22-0 lead, North Lincoln. 1:02 to play here in the first quarter. Tonight's broadcast of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by Hospice of Rockingham County, a community-based mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider whose purpose is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. Hospice is specialized care for those with life-limiting illnesses, helping them live as comfortably and fully as possible. The area's only provider with Hospice Elite status, Hospice of Rockingham County, will offer you and your loved one the care and support you deserve in the place you call home. When caring matters most, make sure it's Hospice of Rockingham County, caring for your family and friends since 1987. To learn more about how Hospice of Rockingham County can support you, make sure you visit hospiceofrockinghamcounty.com. Just as they work to be a supportive presence for life's journey, Hospice of Rockingham County is proud to support our local football teams as they continue their season in the playoffs. 1:02 to play here in the first quarter. 22-0 lead for North Lincoln.
All right, partner, we need a score right here. We need a good drive and a good score right here. We need one.
Bryant back to return, right to left on the return as Dillingham kicks.
That's
Another
boomer.
end over end into the end zone. Ross went to go back to return it.
Wow.
He makes the decision not to. Touchback number 4 on the night for Dillingham.
zone again for Dillingham. Come out on the
Tell you what, that kicker has got a leg on
He
it.
does,
That
doesn't
was
he?
a boomer.
start their drive first and
So from the 20-yard line, the Cougars offense looking to get moving. A 3-score deficit. Bryant and Graves line up here near side. At receiver, far side is Walker. Hester also in the slot near side. Verdi in the backfield with Chandler out. Here comes the throw. It's going to be offsides from the tailback Verdi, who just checked in for Chandler, who's out with the injury.
How big that boy is coming in and running back.
34.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's a horse.
what'd he say?
I think we got this week. Mike. We got
So offsides
hoping would happen.
will make it
That kid that came in at running back,
He ain't saying nothing.
he's 5'8", 232 pounds.
I'm going to tell you, we do not need to get in field position like
Well,
this
it's
right
going to be
here.
a loss of 5, 1st and 15. It'll be at the 15-yard line. Right to left for the Rockingham County Cougars.
We've just got to settle down. Let's go to work.
Verdi lines up behind Baker. 4 receivers set. Fake the handoff. Throw it here. Screen near side Bryant. Juke move. Gets off 1 defender. Gets off 2 to the 20-yard line. Flag right there at the tackle.
Pass is complete to the
Ah,
Bryant.
It's in the Rockingham County backfield.
66.
might be in the vicinity of holding right there. Might be coming back again.
Also in on that stop, 15, Kate Sturgill. And
Sometimes when you run that screen, it can get you on the hold for sure.
penalty on this one, too.
Still haven't seen a call yet.
Back him up.
Holding, offense.
Will be holding on the offense. So back from the 15, original line of scrimmage, the 20. Now back to just behind the 10-yard line.
It's a scary position right here.
After the penalty, the Cougars will have half the distance to the goal. We'll start off on the
Jace Verdi in at tailback behind the quarterback Baker. Single receiver near side Walker. Trips receivers far side for Rockingham County. Fake the handoff. Throw it that far side. Another screen for Bryant. Looking for some room. He finds just a bit. It's going to be up near the
There you go.
20-yard line. Good play on first down. Trying to eat those penalty yards up.
That does give it a good chunk back, but we still got a little ways to go.
25, Pearson Abishire. And number 8, Tanner
So it'll be
Ayers.
second down,
7, Ryan Bussine.
about 14.
I'm going to tell you, I'm really liking this whole one-on-one with Malik Bryant right here. He's really getting some positive yards each catch.
Making things happen. Not oftentimes is he getting space to start with, but he's
Yeah.
creating space. Near side, Walker and Hester at receiver. 2 receivers far side. Single back in the backfield. Play clock inside 5 seconds. As the clock winds to an end here in the first quarter. A 22-0 lead for North Lincoln over Rockingham County on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week, brought to you by Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is now county-wide with our new location just opening at Little Caesars in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart and near the 220 and I-73 exit. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Jules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville, conveniently located just down the road from the new Cookout. For all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds for just $2 or 32 pounds for $4, and premium water for 50 cents a gallon or $2.25 for 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. If you're just joining us, we start the second quarter, 22-0 lead for North Lincoln. Here in round 1, number 18 Rockingham County versus number 15 North Lincoln.
And I'm going to tell you, we've seen this before with Rockingham County, and they can come back from this score right here.
Flip the field. Rockingham County will now move left to right. Pitch back to Bryant with nowhere to run. 3rd down and long.
That's one of those plays I really haven't seen out of Rockingham so far, though. That was a little unique play right there. So he faked the pitch and then done a little reverse with Malik Bryant, but he just didn't get nothing.
Just needed a little crease.
Yeah,
just couldn't
that's
quite
all he
find
needed.
it. So it's going to be 3rd down and just over 15.
Just take care of the football right here. We do not need a turnover.
Cougars inside their own 15-yard line, moving left to right. Verdi in at tailback. 3 receivers near side, motion Bryant into the backfield. He'll get the flip on the option. There's some room there. He's going to throw. It's completed. Almost complete to Graves. Good coverage defensively by number 24, Ernesto Cardenas. But Bryant got the handoff. It looked like some open space in that option play. He planted, went to throw middle of the field for Graves, and it was knocked away.
He put that ball on the money, partner. He
It was
surely
a great throw.
did. It was there.
So Garrett will punt now inside the 5-yard line. Donahue back to return for the Knights. Second quarter, Reedsville up 28-0 over Madison. Here comes the punt. Got back there. It's a high punt. It's a short one. At the 35, takes a Rockingham bounce to the 40. To the 45. Past midfield, though, is where North Lincoln's offense will take over. So far for their offense, Eli Sipe with a 36-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Doden. A 1-yard run for Landon Agee and another 1-yard run for Landon Agee makes it 22-0 with the 2-point conversion and 2 extra points.
You know, I'm okay with the 22-0 right now because we can come back from that. But when it's going to make me real nervous about getting another score.
Agee right up the gut, breaks a tackle from Baker. Another tackle from Stanley, and he walks into the end zone. The freshman with another score, his 3rd of the night. 5'11", 170 freshman. Came into this one, 26 carries, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. Tonight, 3 of them. Tripling his touchdown count for the season.
And on top of that, he's a freshman, right?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a good balance, being able to break that tackle.
Sipe set to hold. Here comes the kick for Dillingham, and it's through. 29-0 lead, North Lincoln. 10:46 to play here in the second quarter.
And North Lincoln would like like to thank our Atrium Health Athletic Trainer, Addie McGinnis, for providing athletic training and sports medicine services at all of our student sporting events.
Tonight's broadcast of the RoCo Radio Game of the Week is brought to you by Tri-State Steel and Tri-State Steel Retail Outlet at 2513 Richardson Drive in Reedsville. When you need aluminum, carbon steel, or stainless steel metal, we're your one-stop shop with hundreds of quality metal items in stock. At Tri-State Steel, our business is about people and providing excellent customer service, quick order turnarounds, and providing whatever amount of metal you need quickly and easily. From custom orders to exact specs or quick in-store metal pickups, we put the customer first and have metal for all your needs, from large truckload orders to the smallest DIY project, industrial and manufacturing applications, welding, trailer building, off-roading, fishing, hunting, camping, home repairs, and more. Big or small, we have your metal needs covered at Tri-State Steel. Find out more at tri-statesteel.com or call us at 336-349-6057. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metals and exceptional service since 1988. So here comes the kickoff from Dillingham. Ross and Bryant back to return. This one over to the side of Ross. This one almost went through the uprights and good on the kickoff.
This dude has a leg.
Boomtown, Jake Dillingham.
They are fundamentally sound. We knew this was going to be a tough football team for sure.
So here comes the Cougars offense, 1st and 10. At the 20, moving left to right.
All right, so let's just get down to it. We're down 29-0. It's time to get the up-tempo game started. I mean, if it was me, I would go a little bit of 5 wide, and let's just try to get these points back.
2 receivers, 2 wingbacks. Now motion Walker into the backfield from the wingback position. Quick throw to Graves, middle of the field, complete to the 30-yard line, 1st down.
All right, that's a start. Now let's get up to the line and let's get it going.
With 32 seconds on the play clock, 10:35 to play here in the first half. 29-0 lead for North Lincoln. Rockingham County with the football on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
We need to get a score right here. If we can get it down to 2 scores before the halftime, I mean, we'll be right there in this game.
At the 31-yard line, Verdi in at tailback. Motion Bryant back there as well from the receiver's slot side. Handed off Verdi. Plows forward. Good gain of about 7 on 1st down. All Jace Verdi there, 5'8". 232 senior with the big carry. 3 carries and 26 yards on the season coming to this one. 2nd down and 7. Here comes Walker near side, Bryant far side. Motion Hester into the backfield from the up back position. Fake the handoff to Verdi. Quick throw. It's a jump pass to Malik Bryant on the far side. Complete. 1st down.
Now we getting something going. One play at a time. One play at a time.
Just in front of the middle of the field. It'll be placed at the 48.
Number 66, Justin Bassani. Enough to move the chains. 1st down and 10. Cougars on the move.
Cougars offense moving.
I mean, if you notice right here, North Lincoln's got a couple of their guys with their hands on their hips right here. I would go some up-tempo, and let's try to get down the field a little quicker.
Graves and Hester at receiver. Your up backs are Bryant and Walker. Fake the handoff to Verdi, and Baker is piled on behind the line of scrimmage on 1st down. Far side hash.
Bryce Baker on the quarterback keeper. Stop on the play by number 50, Grant Mullen.
Keeps it at the 47.
So be at the 47-yard line, 2nd down and long. Cougars face a 29-0 deficit, 8:44 to play here in the first half. Offensive line sets far side, 2 receivers, make it 4 receivers set. 2 on each side as Graves motions from the far side in the backfield. Handed off right up the middle. Nice run, Jace Verdi.
Number 34 for the
Another gain of 7.
So I'm noticing, too, that they're starting to double up on Malik Bryant. So that ought to give guys like Avery Hester and a couple of other guys some opportunities in the passing game right here.
3rd down and 4.
I was wrong. It was triple coverage the last time. I mean, he would.
Triple receivers, far side, single receiver near side on 3rd down. Motion Verdi, fake the throw to him. It's going to be a keeper for Baker up the middle. Somehow
down.
wheels his way to a 1st down.
There you go.
Far side hash. That's that play that they love to run. You motion out the back man from the backfield. Look like you're going to throw it to him, fake it, and run it with Baker.
To me, that's kind of like a quarterback counter.
Exactly.
Take the one step, put it in, and then boom, go the opposite.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Walker and Hester near side. Graves and Bryant on the far side. Single back is Verdi. Time to throw. Baker sets at the 50-yard line. Here's it off.
He's got
side.
it. Oh,
going for Bryant.
Yes, sir.
It's complete. Touchdown, Cougars. A Sandy Cross General Merchandise score.
That's what we needed right there. One-on-one with Malik Bryant for the TD.
Malik Bryant from Bryce Baker. Sat just in front of the middle of the field. Found his man.
They were on 7-17 That's why you scored quick.
That's touchdown number 23 in the career of Malik Bryant. Hazy Alzoon set to kick. The hold is good from Baker. It's up, and it is through. 29-7, 7:17 to play in the 1st half.
Well, that's a start right there, partner. That's what we needed to get going. Now we got to figure out how to stop this triple option. It has been hurting us all night long.
Especially the freshman, Landon Agee, 3 touchdowns on the night.
He has been a tough man to get down for sure.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised right here. Hey, a little onside kick, still a possession.
Kicking off for the Rockingham County Cougars, number 84.
I mean, it would make sense to me. I mean,
Chase is taking the lead on West Lincoln. 21.
So here comes the kick from the Cougars.
21, Tyler Donahue.
Tyler Donahue back to return deep at the 5-yard line for North Lincoln. 29-7 lead for North Lincoln.
it's like they're lined up in a regular formation.
Bryce Baker to Malik Bryant. A little bit less than 50 yards for a touchdown. Completed to Donahue at the 10, or kicked to Donahue at the 10-yard line, middle of the field. Tripped up at the 30-yard line, so that's where North Lincoln will start over at the 32.
Played by number 30, Christian Delacruz for the Cougars.
All right, we need to stop here. Here we go.
Yeah. They need to buckle down. It's going to take some eye discipline.
Knights will start their drive from their own 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
There you go. Come down. Need to contain the edges.
Cougars will place 4 up front. Hand it off.
Run it, boy. Run it.
Wow.
AG still powering forward to the 50 and a flag.
And number 38,
What are we going to get right here?
stop on play by number 10, Bryce Baker.
Oh, looks like it's coming.
Flag after the run.
So far down the field, too.
35-0 lead for
Kind of
Reedsville.
holding on the offense. Wow.
2:57 left in the second. You don't often see a flag on holding that far back.
No, that was way downfield. So we got to hold him so that it's still going to count.
It might be a 1st down. No. It'll be a 2nd down and 50. 2nd down and 2.
What in the world?
What is going on out there?
Okay,
So after the penalty, the football moves up
yeah.
to the 40.
So it was a spot foul right at the 50-yard line where it happened.
Gotcha.
So we've got should be a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, but I'm seeing a first down still.
Hand it off AG.
All right.
This time cleaned up and stopped.
So now.
Short of the first down,
Yeah.
it's going to be 2nd down
Second
and 1.
down. Okay, so it was a first down. It was a spot foul, so then it was brought back. Okay.
29-7 lead North Lincoln. 6:44 to play in the second quarter.
Come on, guys. We need a big stop right here. Let's go.
2 receivers far side. 2 wing backs, single back, motion man in the backfield. It's another handoff to
Wow.
AG. Finds the edge, far side hash. Now to the far sideline, to the 20, to the 10, and he'll walk in untouched. Landon AG.
Wow.
Freshman, 4 touchdowns in round 1 of the playoffs. He had 1 touchdown coming into this one.
Wow. And that changed in a hurry.
Breaks tackles, then speed after. Extra point is through. 36-7 ball game. North Lincoln lead.
Well, I mean, we know what we got to do right here. I mean, we got 6 minutes and 21 seconds left. I mean, we got to go down quick and score. It has been tough to stop OAG tonight, man. He's a freshman, man. He is quick.
112 yards, 4 touchdowns.
3 more years of that. Wow.
And we were looking forward to
not
having to see Shannon Wingate tonight.
We were looking forward to Shannon Wingate. So Shannon Wingate, let's talk about this for a minute. 141 carries, almost 1,200 yards and 17 touchdowns that North Lincoln does not have on the field. So then you take a freshman that had only 20 carries, for
123 yards.
123 yards.
Yep.
He was the only other Russian guy on North Lincoln to have a 100-yard game.
Yep.
And besides Wingate had the other 6. So we were kind of fishy about the AG kid because we were like, we don't see him on the roster. He probably might be good.
Far side for Ross at the 10-yard line. Yeah, just for reference, when I asked the athletic director for the updated roster and it was sent, he's not on there. But we had an idea he might play just based off of
Max
that.
Preps really helps us out when we're doing our research, and we seen this kid, and we were like, yeah, something's up with this.
4 touchdowns, 100-plus yards tonight. 36-7 lead for North Lincoln. 6:13 remaining in the second quarter here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week.
Also, it's halftime at North Surrey.
Another score update, 35-0 Reedsville, 2:57 left in the second.
Oh, good. Oh.
Far side pass is incomplete.
I'm going to tell you, I've been watching it all night long. Malik Bryant has been open, one-on-one coverage. Sometimes they've double teaming, but for the most part tonight, he's been one-on-one.
Cougars offense at the 12. Moving left to right. Our one score, about a 50-yard touchdown pass from Bryce Baker to Malik Bryant. Earlier here in the second quarter, Baker rolls near side. Rolls, throws, complete. Graves, sideline out of bounds in front of the 29-yard line.
Go.
Nice play.
Centellus Gray.
So move the chains for the Cougars offense. So at the 29-yard line for Rockingham County. In the huddle.
Like I said right here, I get a little bit of up-tempo right here if we keep the ball in bounds.
Verdi in the backfield behind Baker.
Oh, we got trips left.
Single receiver near side. Fake the throw to
Oh,
Verdi.
he
Tripped up is Baker. Brought down in the backfield.
Bryce got bit by the turf monster.
Oh, number 11, Brady Rinkus on the stop. 2nd down and 11. $29-point lead for North Lincoln. 5:35 and running here in the second quarter. Graves near side alongside Hester and Walker. Bryant far side. Shotgun formation. Hard count for Baker. He takes. Rolls the football at the 20. Throws it out of bounds near side. Not sure if that slipped out of his hands or what.
Yeah, I think it did on that one because that was a straight knuckleballs to the sideline.
So 3rd down and 11 after the incomplete pass. Cougars at their own 29. Cougars break the huddle. Bryant and Graves head far side, near side Walker. Verdi in the backfield. Hester from the slot far side, motions to the backfield, now to the far side. Looking to throw. Baker's going to slip again. He's able to throw it, though.
Oh,
up to
pass.
Bryant. Jumps up for it. Gets the pass interference call.
There we go. Pass
Bryant
interference.
jumped to the football. The pass was impeded by the defense, says the officials, and that's going to be a pass interference penalty.
I tell you, Bryce he's had some trouble tonight getting his foot down so he can step and throw.
He slipped up, was able to recover, plant, and throw to the far side.
All right, so we do. That's an automatic 1st down right there. We'll take it, that's for sure.
So from the 30-yard line.
Now we got to capitalize on it.
Go up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Single man is 40. Baker.
Trips left.
Trips left. Single receiver near side. Hester motions from the far side receiver slot to the near side sideline. Baker looks far side, pumps, now has to get out of pressure. He does, throws it middle of the field. Bryant goes back to get it. Complete.
He got that.
Complete. Oh, incomplete. Officials say no. He caught that in front of the 40-yard line at the 37.
I don't know about that. Show me the instant replay. Let me see that again.
Bring up the monitor.
Yeah. Come on, Brad. Throw the red flag out there.
What a great job from Baker to somehow make a throw, and also Bryant to come back to the football and try and make a catch play there.
Yeah.
So 2nd down.
But again, you know, Bryce, he is struggling to get his footing. I don't know what's going on.
I believe this would be the first time they played on turf. They played Reidsville, but that was at home, right?
Yeah, that was.
Here comes the handoff. It's a fake. Baker right up the gut. Nice run near the midfield mark.
Yeah, you are right. That was at
that
home.
Was at home, wasn't
so
it?
They ain't played none.
Yep, so they have not played on artificial turf. This is the first time this year that I can think of.
Yeah, not unless, you know, it was a couple of games we didn't do, so.
But I don't think anybody inside the Mid-State 3A has turf. So 3rd down and about 6 at midfield. In the backfield, motions Walker. Hand it off to Verdi. Tries to power through. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Far side. 4th down territory, though. You got to go for it here.
Well, you got to.
4:10 remaining here in the second quarter, down 36-7.
I mean, you're having a hard time stopping this triple option. I mean, you've got to do something.
A little swing out here to Bryant would be a nice little anecdote.
Yeah, that.
There's no way they're punting down 36-7. This ain't no punt.
Garrett's out there to punt.
Oh.
Baker is the up back, the quarterback.
I don't know. Watch the. That's a timeout. I think they're seeing something.
So timeout from North Lincoln. With 3:43 remaining here in the first half, a 36-7 lead for the home squad, the North Lincoln Knights.
We did. Hey, we did. Preseason at Reedsville.
That's right. Preseason
Okay,
game
that's
scrimmages.
it.
That is right.
Good job, Grady.
Tonight's broadcast of playoff football is brought to you by Pine Hall Brick, the nation's largest producer of clay pavers, perfect for backyard patios, streetscapes, walkways, driveways, and more. A family-owned local business as dependable and durable as its product, Pine Hall Brick has been a staple in our community for more than 100 years. At Pine Hall Brick, we've built a century of American dreams. To learn more about brick and paver products, visit pinehallbrick.com. Pine Hall Brick. Build your dreams. 3:43 to play here in the first half. It'll be 4th down and 4 out of the timeout.
Hickory Ridge still leads Watauga. This about 20-19.
I bet number 10 gets this one.
28-0 over Pine Lake.
Garrett is in to punt, but the up back is Baker.
You better watch the fake right here. There it
He gets
is.
the football,
What
gives
in
it
the
to
world?
Bryant,
He's
hands it
throwing
off.
it back.
Now throw it back to Baker. Baker looks to
No, he
run.
didn't
It's going to
get
be
it.
short.
8 past the 10.
Oh, the first down, depending on the spot.
No, they
we'll
didn't
see the spot.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mark right here.
The
There's
spot
no-
is close.
He's on it, though. I'm looking right at. Hey, I got the perfect view. He's on it.
So it was a punt formation. The snap went right to Baker. He handed off to Malik Bryant. Bryant threw it as Baker ran here near side.
gonna give it to him.
At the hash, and it was complete to Baker. Baker ran forward after the catch. It looked like it was going to be short. The spot
They're going to measure it.
is going to create a measurement here.
Yep, here they come.
And all you Knights fans, onto the field is the best-looking chain crew in our conference, the Fat Boy.
As the announcer said, they got the fat boys coming down to measure it.
This is going to be a close measure.
That's close.
I think it's going to end up short, though.
Oh,
no.
that's a first.
It's a
That's
first down.
Enough for a first down and 10.
Cougars first down on the trick play. There was a punt look, snap to the up back Baker, who handed it right off to Malik Bryant, the receiver. He took off from that up back position to the near side hash, got the pass completed to him from Bryant, and it's a first down.
See, I think old Coach Baker was kind of tricking us a little bit. We're seeing some stuff we've never seen before here. I like it, but we're seeing it.
So from the 47-yard line past midfield, moving left to right. Hester in motion. He's in the backfield. He'll whirl around. Now back here to the near side at receiver. He gets the football
There you
complete.
go.
Nice gain. It's going to be a gain of 4.
And now we got to get up to the line, man. That's
And a flag at the end. Is it a late hit or?
I think so. But if it's on us, that is not very smart. We got a personal foul on the
On
defense.
the defense. Okay, so it'll move it up. Cougars got their first score, a 50-yard touchdown pass from Bryce Baker to Malik Bryant here in the second quarter. They face a deficit of 36-7 with the ball now. Inside Knights territory, moving left to right. Inside the 30 at the 29. Out of the huddle. 15 seconds on the play clock. Trip receivers near side, single receiver far side is Bryant. Verdi in the backfield, motion Walker back there as well. He moves on the motion. It's a keeper for Baker and a gain of 2.
Bryce Baker on the carry. All 4 by number 11, Brady Rinkus.
I'm going to tell you what, partner. I'm not sure if I wouldn't have pitched that one out to the left to Tyler Walker.
Right.
He was
open.
He had days to run.
No gain on the play brings up a second down and 10 coming up for the Cougars. On the 29-yard line off the line.
Yeah.
So second down and 10 at the 29. In the gun is Baker. Verdi alongside him. It's an option play. Looking to throw, though. No look throw. It's
There it
complete to
is.
Graves on the far side. What a toss from Bryce Baker.
There you go, my man. All right, let's get back down to business. We got 1:57 left. I mean, we got a score right here. And I would go for 2. No doubt. Let's go for 2 if we do get the score.
So inside the 20 at the 18. Here come the Cougars. It's Graves and Bryant near side as well as Hester in the slot. Single receiver far side is Walker. Baker takes, rolls right away, throws up in the air, complete to Hester on the jump pass to the 10-yard line, working his way to near the 5, out of bounds, placed at the 7.
Little
Here we go. Here we go.
Patrick Mahomes right there with a little jump pass.
Here
huh?
we go. It's Baker time. He's just warming up. So at the 7-yard line for the Cougars offense.
All right, that stops
Clock
the
inside, 1:34 now in the second quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock. Baker looks behind him to Verdi. Now settles in. 9 seconds on the play clock. It's snapped.
Oh, there it
Quick
is.
throw.
That's it.
One hand on it for
Ooh.
Bryant, but incomplete. Baker moved out far side, threw it quickly.
That was smart right there. I liked it because
Put it only where Bryant could have caught
Yep.
it.
Baker led everybody towards him, and they were going in for the sack. He pumps it, then throws it again to Malik one-on-one, and gave it to where he would have caught it by himself.
So second down and 7.
Looking at
Second and goal from the 7-yard line.
trips left.
Near side hash is the placement of the ball. Baker in the gun. Verdi behind him. Verdi set to block for him. Looks to throw.
Oh,
It's
no.
picked off right at the goal line on the far side. Interception from number 8, Tanner Ayers.
Oh, my goodness.
Right at the goal line. Their
That's-
second interception of the night.
Bryce don't normally make that, but that's one thing as a quarterback. You cannot stare down a receiver.
Jonathan in the comments, Reedsville 43-0 with about a minute left till half.
I think we knew that was coming.
So far side hash is where North Lincoln's offense will take over. 36-7 lead with 1:20 to play in the second quarter. That double wing offense sets, plants.
Oh, they're
Sight
throwing
at
it.
the throw,
Oh,
and it's
Lord.
complete middle of the field. Near side hash is where number 14, Peyton Schmidt, is brought down.
I mean, you got
Another good throw from the quarterback's sight.
You got to give it to North Lincoln tonight. Everything is working. The passing game, the running game, you name it. The kicking game.
Single man in the back is AG2 wingbacks. It's an option play. Schmidt gets it again, paid off after the catch. This time not much to run with. He's second down and long.
And I know you've heard this old saying before, partner. When you are quarterback of the triple option, you got to have ice in your veins, and he sure does tonight.
50 seconds remaining here in the first half. I wouldn't be shocked if out of this timeout, Eli throws the football.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, the few times, which is what, 3, that he's thrown the football, They've been all dimes. I mean, right on the money.
So you got to be prepared for
Yeah.
that. Also, I mean, 25 completions coming into this game,
Yeah.
and 3 big ones in this one. Landon AG in the backfield, 2 wing backs. Sight behind center, 2 receivers far side. Here comes
Look
the
at
run
that.
from AG, just powers forward yet again for a first down.
Wow.
Past midfield.
There's no way that dude's a freshman. He's a freshman. Really? Come on, man. No way. He's out there punishing people. As a freshman.
AG in the backfield, fake it to him. Now Sipe set to throw, middle of the field.
Oh.
Almost complete again. This time intended
Wow.
for number 20, Owen Hammond.
That was the only incomplete throw that he's had so far. But even that one was like a dime right over the safety's head. Wow.
So 2nd and 10, 26 seconds remaining here in the first half. A 36-7 lead for North Lincoln.
I mean, if you're Rockingham, man, you just got to keep battling. Just keep fighting.
AG gets the football right up the gut. And that should do it here for the first half. Over 100 yards, 4 touchdowns in the first half for Landon AG, the freshman running back for North Lincoln.
Looks like North Lincoln's taking a timeout. They trying for the knockout blow.
So 21.2 will have a timeout on the field. Coming up at the half, we'll check scores from across the area. Jay, we appreciate that, man. That means the world to us, too. Jay saying, truly appreciate your coverage of the season. Some of the parents couldn't get off work, and y'all never let us down. Thank you so much. But that's what we do it for the parents, the grandparents, and those that can't make it.
Absolutely.
Because, trust me, we love being
Hey,
here.
we love it. We absolutely love it. And we try to give y'all the best show we possibly can.
Whether it's been Rockingham, Reedsville, Moorhead, or McMichael, to watch our kids do what they do on the gridiron,
Absolutely.
It's been a blast this season. So AG lines up in that double wing look.
Oh, with the reverse.
It's an option reverse. Out of bounds for Doden.
Yeah, they're trying to score one more time right here. I mean, they got the kicker right. He could chip
it from.
I think he could chip
He might
it
be able to chip it from the 20.
He probably could.
So first down, out of bounds, stops the clock. 15.8 remaining here in the second quarter.
And he's a lefty on top of that. We ain't mentioned that yet.
AG at tailback, Sipe behind center, 2 wing backs.
With the pass,
Looking to throw again,
1-on-1.
Sipe, far side. He's got the coverage beat.
He got it.
Drops it in
Touchdown.
the bucket. Complete for a touchdown, far side.
Wow.
Another touchdown for Doden. So AG has 3. I believe Doden has 3 as well.
Yep. And that makes 2 passing touchdowns for a triple option team for Sipe. Wow. That is another dime, man. He is absolutely on tonight.
So after the throw, Sipe set to hold the extra point. The kick coming from Dillingham. Up and through. So 8.4 remaining on the clock in the first half. A 43-7 lead for North Lincoln. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, your Nice's sausage headquarters, for the lowest price for Nice's country sausage in the entire Piedmont Triad area at just $4.18 a pound. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise, celebrating their 35th anniversary. You know, at Sandy Cross General Merchandise, you can get fresh bread, divine lemonades. Go on down tomorrow, get a book signed by the great, legendary journalist Ann Fish. Anything you need, Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Oh, and don't tell me you don't need Nisa's sausage.
Ooh. As long as I take my Protonics, I'll be good with some Nisa's sausage.
I'm an extra sage guy. I don't know about you.
Here we go.
And over and spinner on the ground will go back to the 2-yard line, recovered by Ross on the return. Shoots here to the near side at the 5, brought down right there near the 6-yard line.
Oh, look, here we go. I got to read this one. Don says,
oh, boy.
Good job, guys. Love hearing the broadcast and seeing the replay on YouTube. But David, since Dave Dorian somehow beat Clemson last week, he probably will survive another year, but Mac has lost 2 games in a row. Who do you think will get the UNC job when Mac is gone?
Mac gone.
Let me tell you, let's see here.
I'll tell you, I think, you know who I think should get it?
Who?
A Rockingham County grad. Lonnie Galloway.
Oh, look. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
They're passing
my.
out Dunkin' Donuts.
David, open that up. As the horn sounds here at the end of the first half, a 43-7 lead for North Lincoln over Rockingham County. Round 1, number 18 versus number 15. We'll be back here on your halftime show. We'll take a look across the area, but we got to let David answer.
Yeah,
he's got his donut, so we got to let him answer
dude,
first.
I'm telling you, the hospitality's been great at North Lincoln. I've got a sandwich. I've got donuts. I've
Wings.
got barbecue wings. Dude.
An apple turnover.
I got to take my cholesterol medicine when I get home. All right, so I really don't know, man, because it is tough pickings out there. I've heard guys named Lane Kiffin, which that's not going to happen. You're going to stay in the SEC. Why would you not? You know who else I would like to see that
Who's
I
that?
really like that I don't mention a whole lot? Mike Gundy.
Mike Gundy.
Mike Gundy.
Mullet Man
The
Mike
mullet
Gundy.
Man. You know what? The last game for Bedlam tomorrow. So I like old Mike Gundy right there. But Don, I'm going to tell you, that's a tough question to answer because I really do not know who's going to replace Mac Brown because it's not going to be too much longer. He's going to be gone, and Gene Chezik too.
At the half, a 43-7 lead for North Lincoln. I'm going to enjoy this Dunkin', and we'll
I'm
be
getting
back
ready to enjoy mine.
in just a bit. At the half, it's North Lincoln 43 and Rockingham County 7 here in round 1 of the NCHSAA 3A West playoffs. Let's take a look at some scores from across the area. We start with the defending state champions in the 2A. East Duplin over Eastern Wayne 34-18. Northeastern, one of the favorites in that east side of the 2A bracket. They lead North Johnston 41-21 in the fourth quarter. That game as well with East Duplin also in the fourth quarter. At the half, Reedsville over Madison 43-0. We didn't expect anything different, but man alive, just looking at what we've been told from our pals over there, Tyler and Chase. I believe Deontay Neal with the touchdown, Paul Weiderman with the touchdown. Let's see, a 7-yard touchdown run for Jarrell Cobb, a 77-yard touchdown for Deontay Neal, and a Paul Weiderman 3-yard score as well.
And I know Flippin has got to get in there sometime. Come on, where's my man Flippin at? Let's go.
Back to the Lenore area, Wallace Rose Hill leads Green Central 48-6. Looking at 2A scores, Community School of Davidson. They are up against Lexington 31-16. East Surrey over Providence Grove 42-7. Other scores we're looking at. Score that matters here, Lincolnton is over North Surrey 21-14. Shelby is over Mount Pleasant 40-14 in the second quarter. West Lincoln and Chase 25-21 at half. Chase's squad that Reedsville has seen in the second or third round the last several seasons.
Absolutely.
Burns over Pine Lake Prep 49-14. Maiden over East Caston 14-7 in the third quarter.
That's my alma mater, man. Come on, East.
Randleman over West Stanley 13-0. And that number 6 seed in the 2A, Salisbury over East Davidson, taking on East Davidson, no score in that. Here's the one we talked about.
Let's
the
go.
number 9 seed taking on the number 24 seed, TW Andrews. North Stanley up by 1, 14-13 at the half.
All right. Well, McManus, how many touchdowns do you think?
Let's see if
he's
we
got
can
both
find
of
out. He's got to have both of them,
He's got to have
right?
both of them. At least one. And then you got the quarterback, Hacksaw. That's what his name is.
Hacksaw, yeah.
Hacksaw, yeah.
Hold on. We'll find out here.
Let's see. They don't show the names, do they? All they're showing is just
North Stanley's names. We don't have who scored for TW Andrews. But
he's got to have one, at least.
But a 1-point ball game in that one. Let's take a look at some 3A scores. Eastern Guilford is down to Central Davidson 23-20 in the fourth quarter. That's a bit of a surprise. Robinson over North Davidson 42-0 in the fourth quarter. Jacksonville leads CBI 55-14. Number four, somehow Dudley. I can't believe they're the 4th seed in the 3A. 50-14 lead in the third over West Iredell. Currituck County leads South Johnson 28-21.
Eastern Alamance.
Down to Southern Durham 29-7 in the third quarter. Let's see if we can find the game that matters in this one. Williams 37-3 over Hunt. That's another team where you go, they were seeded that low?
Yeah.
When we've seen what they can do, though. Number 1 seed, Crest, 27-0 over Parkwood at halftime.
Oh, there's one more score that I want to see after you get done with the 3A. Oh,
Hickory leads Huss 30-3 in the third quarter.
Ledford.
East Lincoln over Ledford 28-0 at the half. Northeast Guilford hanging in with West Charlotte in the third quarter, 13-0 deficit.
What about them boys from Mount Airy? What are they doing?
Oh, we got to check in our Granite Bears.
What are they doing?
We can't just leave them hanging.
Don't leave them boys hanging.
Wait, I want to know, do you think that they've given up points in the playoffs?
There's no way. There's no way. You done made those guys mad by putting them as a number 2 seed. Last year's state champions. No. It wouldn't surprise me if they steamroll without giving up a point.
Let's see. 55 to nothing at halftime.
What I tell you, see?
Mount Airy giving up less than 30 points this whole season.
You have made those guys mad by putting them as a number 2 seed. That right there, nope, they're not going to give up a point. They're going to roll through the state championship.
The Mount Airy Granite Bears and their Granite defense, 22 points given up in 10.5 games so far this year. Unbelievable. And that's not good enough for a number 1 seed, unfortunately.
Nope.
David, how about the JMU coach for the UNC
dude,
position?
I didn't think about that. That would be awesome. And I actually
Liberty's coach. There you go.
Yeah, that
Caldwell?
would work. I actually wrote a little discussion forum for I'm taking sports management classes at Liberty University, and I wrote a discussion forum on James Madison. As of right now, since they got into it was 2016 is the last time they played Carolina Tar Heels. Well, they won the national championship that year. As of right now, they're 78-11 from 2016 all the way up until now, and have not lost a ball game this year. So they are really good.
Hey, you know who isn't?
Who?
Mac Brown.
Oh my God!
Hey, that one's for you, Tom.
Look!
That
I'm
one's
gonna
for
tell you. I come walking in here, and one of the North Lincoln announcer, he rips me a new one. He says, "You ain't wearing that crap in here." And then he's like, "Well, we got sandwiches right here. We might let you have a little something." But man, it's been great.
Reidsville had 50-0, Melita says in the comments,
Wow.
over Madison in the first round.
So they beat Madison 77-10 last year.
Yep,
Right?
that's right. And so we were taking a look. Last check, it was West Stokes defeating Southwestern Randolph. That's the next bracket. So Southwest Randolph, West Stokes winner will head to Reidsville next week. Last check, I think West Stokes was winning 22-16 or something similar to that.
That was it.
And so we saw both of those teams very similar, methodical type offenses, run the football, use the quarterback to do a ton of things. West Stokes without Aiden Cherry with the injury. I'm not sure if he's back yet or not. That might be impacting how things look next week for Reidsville. But both teams are tough teams you don't want to face. But
that's it.
There'll be more of a contest for Reidsville in the second round. Reidsville with the home field advantage throughout all the way up to their opportunity to play in the state championship game, and David is hoping that is at Old Keenan.
Oh, hey, I'm going to tell you what, Wes and Woody Durham, and you got guys like Eric Montross. He's got in on the action a little bit.
Montross,
yeah. Dude, hey, I got to send up some prayers for old Eric Montross. He's battling cancer right now.
Oh, wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's not going to be doing any announcing for UNC basketball this year. He's focusing on that, focusing on getting better. So get well, old Eric Montross. We'll see you soon.
At the half here in the first round, Rockingham County and North Lincoln, a 43-7 lead for North Lincoln. Here at the half. We'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes with the third quarter right here on the RoCo Radio Game of the Week. Glad to have you along. Melita in the comments saying 20-14 lead for Andrews now over North Stanley. Also saying North Stanley was warned about Andrews. We let them know last week.
We let them know. We sure did let them know.
We can talk about it. You got to be careful. But it's just 2-8 team automatically qualifies. 5-5 team that we saw last week doesn't qualify.
Well, I'm not understanding. I would say scrap the RPI, go back to the best teams down the line. That's really all you got to do, man.
And see, a lot of that problem is the 2A/1A conferences where the team, there might be two teams from 2A, and one of them gets the automatic bid. Well, maybe they should just insert a rule that's if one of those teams is not over 500, they do not qualify.
But normally, I mean, you win 5 ball games, you're going to qualify. You should Typically, you would qualify. I mean, as far as Chandler goes, I don't think we've seen him back in the game, have we?
Not yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen him back yet.
We'll try and get an update, see what we can see from the sidelines.
But he did walk away. I mean, he seemed like he was in a little pain, but he walked away.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find him on the sideline as well here during the second half. Oh, I did not know that, Melita. Melita's godson is a coach at North Stanley.
Wow, okay.
So we kind of want to root for North Stanley here. So Rockingham County will kick it off to start the third quarter.
You received the kickoff from number 84, Haziel Zoom.
Good job, man.
Well,
I'm going to tell you, man, we love the announcer here. He's great.
Far side kick on the first kick of the second half, and it's a short one to the 30-yard line. That's where the North Lincoln offense will take over. In the story there, the offensive line and Landon Agee, 3 touchdowns. Or is it 4 touchdowns?
4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. Agee.
A freshman, man. 4 touchdowns.
2 touchdown passes as well tonight for Eli Sipe.
And so, too, you look at it, if they get Shannon Wingate back, their starting running back, this team is going to be some problems in the playoffs.
Wingate not playing today, 141 carries, 1,150 yards on the season.
Here goes
Agee again.
Again for it. Oh, my
Up the
goodness.
gut, then here to the near side, and walks into the end zone untouched.
70-yard touchdown.
72 added to that total of 100-plus in the first half. Touchdown number 5.
Wow.
I wonder what the school record is for rushing touchdowns in a game for North Lincoln.
We need to find out from our boys on the side right here.
Was that a first down?
Yeah, that's the first play of the second half. I'm telling you, in the game, but
So 49-7 extra point unit
I know you can't enjoy nothing.
Wow.
is through. 50-7 lead, North Lincoln. Rockingham County set to get the football for the first time here in the second half.
I mean, we were talking about it on the way down the road, man. We were 2 hour and 5-minute drive, and we had nothing but time to talk. I mean, we were going every highway we think of.
Latest news.
Yeah,
we talked about all the
everything,
popular things.
But we knew this was not going to be an easy ball game. I mean, when you play that triple option, man, I'm telling you, just like I said earlier, it can give a head coach some massive acid reflux. I mean, it's crazy.
So can a freshman named Landon Agee.
That too.
5 touchdowns tonight.
A freshman, just like you said, Dudley, number 4. Dudley, number 4. A freshman. Freshman.
Back deep, number 15, Brady Ross.
Brady Ross set to return, and Malik Bryant for the Cougars as Dillingham sets to kick for North Lincoln. So the winner of this one will take on Hickory and Huss winner. That game was a little bit closer than we thought, but Hickory out in front. Far side, it'll go out of bounds, or it'll stay in before it goes at the end of the end zone. So 1st and 10.
Melita, is Air Force still undefeated? I think they're still undefeated,
I believe
right?
so.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they
Where are
won
they
last
ranked
week.
right now?
Number
comment
one.
For it. Huh?
Number 1 in my heart.
Oh, Lord. You want me to tell you where Mac Brown ranks in mine? Dead last.
1st and 10 for the Cougars from the 20-yard line. Verdi in the backfield. Trip receivers near side, single receiver far side. Verdi will motion in that group of receivers. Ball is on the ground, picked up by Baker. Saves the snap. Rank number 17, Melita says.
Number 17. I'm going to tell you what, a game to watch tomorrow in college football that I'm really going to want to watch. Oklahoma State and Oklahoma. That is the last Bedlam match. And you talking about there's been a lot of junk talking back and forth.
Trip receivers far side, single receiver near side is Walker. Baker in the gun, rolls far side on 2nd down and long. Throws complete. Hester with the catch. Gain of about 6.
Surprised old Don ain't said, well, you don't want to watch Campbell in North Carolina? No, I don't think I want to.
Army and Air Force, that's right, on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a good one.
3rd down.
And then you got your Alabamas and your LSU game tomorrow. Nick Saban, man, what a...
Hey, don't forget your Ohio State Rutgers game.
Oh, my.
That's a barn
Greg
burner.
Schiano, yeah.
Shotgun formation for Baker, 3rd down and 4. Fake the handoff. Baker will keep it. Tries to get the 1st down. It's going to be short. Ball is on the ground, but it's called down. 4th down.
I'm going to tell you, man, no matter the finishing outcome of this game, I have really enjoyed watching Rockingham and broadcasting for them, man.
Yeah, it's been a blast all year.
Bryce Baker, I mean, this is his last year. Malik Bryant, his last year, right?
Yep.
It has been
several seniors. Hayden Stanley,
absolutely a
Avery
blessing, yeah.
Hester.
I want to call all these guys out. All these guys is Lane Powell.
Malik Bryant,
Yep.
Centellis Graves,
Yep.
Jeremiah Thomas,
Yep.
T.J. Garrett, Will Attaway, Andrew Rash, Baden Shelton.
Oh, with a catch. Good catch.
Good catch here on the near side.
That's,
Graves.
yep, Centellis Graves.
So that'll move it to a 1st down.
Yeah, you got guys like Andrew Rash, Braden Shelton, Michael McQueen, Drew Hazelwood.
Who came back from injury,
Yes,
battled
sir.
an injury last year, came back.
Logan
Watkins.
Yep. I'll let you finish it all, partner. Go ahead.
Ethan Shockley, Haken Nordstrand, and Haziel Zune, your
That's it.
seniors.
We have really appreciated watching all of you guys.
So 1st down and 10, I should say, for the
Keeper again for Baker.
straight up the middle, nothing.
Again, Bryce Baker came into this one 48 yards rushing short of a 1,000-yard passing and 1,000-yard rushing season.
We got old Tri-State Steel right here. We're looking at, right now, it's North Lincoln 50-7 over Rockingham.
Number 11, Brady Rinkus.
8 NFL, Fox 8 NFL. Okay.
10, Cougars.
Probably takes 2 hands.
So 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
And, well, I don't know. You know,
Verdi in the backfield behind Baker. Far side, trip receiver, single receiver near side is Walker. Throw it to the far side on the screen for Bryant. Gets blocks. Is
Oh, he
screaming
gone.
forward. He's at the
There
50,
you go.
to the 40, to the 30, far sideline 20, to the 10. A Sandy Cross General Merchandise score for Malik Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Oh, no.
And there's yellow on the field.
And
Clean
Yep.
up the laundry. Clean it up. Clean up the laundry. Let them score.
I mean, I can tell the refs right now, we got some Dunkin' Donuts down here up here if you want one. Just pick up the flag. I'll give you a bite of mine, not the whole thing, though.
Holding is the call on the penalty, so the touchdown will be brought back.
Yeah, Tri-State still. Yeah, it wasn't what we would. I mean, we was expecting a close ball game or a tight ball game. We wasn't expecting this, not tonight.
So 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. We'll redo things. No touchdown. The holding negates the score. And we'll start back over at the Rockingham County
another
30.
Flag.
On the far sideline, a sideline warning. So started at the 30-yard line of the Cougars, left to right. Second down and 13. Graves and Bryant at receiver near side, Hester slot. Verdi also lined up just off the offensive line. So 4 receivers near side, single receiver far. Baker keeps it on the run, tripped up before the initial line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of a couple, but it'll be third down and 11.
Probably saved big. I'm going to say baseball or anything or basketball. First down anyway. He don't need to get hurt. Oh. Third down basketball.
So third down and long for Baker and the Cougar offense. Walker, Graves, and Hester near side. Single receiver far side is Malik Bryan. Looking for a beat. Getting in the backfield is the North Lincoln defense. Just several back there on Baker. He's a tough man.
He is
number
tough.
10.
You looking at 3 or 4 guys. I mean, they come with the hard
And we're not
blitz.
talking about they got there.
No.
They were there.
No, they were on him, and he has time just to at least throw it away. Telling you, Bryce, man.
Leaving it all on the field. Reedsville up 58-0 over Madison. Thank you for the score update, Melita. Here it's 50-7 North Lincoln with 3:06 to play in the third quarter. From North Lincoln High School, as the Cougars break on fourth down. 4th and 10, they're going to obviously go for it.
Yeah, you got to.
Shotgun formation, 4 receiver set. Verdi with a nice block on the edge.
Let it go.
Baker looks to run. He's still standing somehow and is brought down, hit hard.
Oh, no.
And it looks like he hurt his ankle. He's able to get up on his own accord. He's getting his shoe back on. Looks like he's going to be fine. And
there he
he's
goes.
going to head to the sideline.
I mean, we don't expect anything less from old Bryce, man. I tell you, tough as nails.
You know, as a dad, you're watching your son out there taking the abuse that Bryce has, but also you have Bryce telling you, Dad, I'm not coming out of this game. You can pull me, you can do it, but I'm not going to choose to come out of this game.
And we'll tell you a funny story after this play.
So after the turnover on downs, it's North Lincoln football. Looks like the second team out there for North Lincoln. Number 47 with the carry.
That's a flag on the play. So we were interviewing, well, you was interviewing Brad, Coach Baker, and he was talking to us one time, and you remember this when he was said something about Bryce had took a hard hit. You know, he ran the QB counter, he took a hard hit, and he gets laid out, and then he says, "Hey." Bryce just gets right back up. He looks at the guys on the sidelines. He says, I love this
game.
Yeah.
That's Bryce in a nutshell.
So we don't expect anything less.
What a privilege to watch him this year.
Dude,
and what
man,
he did on the football field.
It has been awesome.
And you know, you talk about Malik Bryant, came into this one 1,700 career receiving yards. As the pitch is out far side on second down. Graves with the stop. It'll be third down and 5. 41 receptions in his career coming into today for Malik Bryant.
How many touchdowns?
22 before today, so
Wow.
24 total.
24 total.
Is 16 out there?
Her name?
That's what I'm trying to think.
I'm going to tell you what, though, North Lincoln, with what I watched tonight, they are going to be a tough ball team for anybody in the rest of the playoffs for 3A.
Who's number 6?
There's a timeout on the field and injury time. Who's got hurt? 22 seconds. We'll take a quick break.
That's 14. That's Centalis Graves.
Injury timeout on the field. 2.2 remaining here in the third quarter. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel and the Tri-State Steel Retail Outlet, 2513 Richardson Drive in Reedsville. When you need aluminum, carbon steel, or stainless steel metal, we're your one-stop shop with hundreds of quality metal items in stock. At Tri-State Steel, our business is about people and providing excellent customer service, quick order turnarounds, and providing whatever amount of metal you need quickly and easily. From custom orders to exact specs or quick in-store metal pickups, we put the customer first and have metal for all your needs. From large truckload orders to the smallest DIY project, industrial manufacturing applications, welding, trailer building, off-roading, fishing, hunting, camping, home repairs, and more. Big or small, we have your metal needs covered. To find out more about the carbon steel, aluminum, and stainless steel products in stock, visit tri-statesteel.com or call us at 336-349-6057 with your specs, and we'll help you find the product that best fits your project. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metals and exceptional service since 1988. And a reminder, you can head on in to Tri-State Steel Retail, 2513 Richardson Drive, from 7 a.m. till 1 p.m. tomorrow for all your homeowner and hobbyist needs. So third down as we start the fourth quarter.
Sam McGuigan
For North Lincoln.
and Jaylee Miller.
Single back in the backfield. You get that double wing look. 3 receivers, though, this time. Handoff is stopped right away by the Rockingham County defense. Luke Strittmeyer on the stop.
47 on the carry, Logan Rogers.
Tri-State Steel, and I've seen something on Facebook where they're hiring, right?
Yeah,
They're
that's
doing
right.
some hiring right now.
Great
Okay.
place to work.
Yeah.
Performing in the ACC
Hundreds of quality metal items in stock at Tri-State Retail.
Saturday, December the 2nd.
Not only can you get the metal you need,
Yeah.
they've got the various sizes,
Yep.
exact cuts to what you need to the exact measurement.
Trying to think of what I would
So
build,
for
though.
you and I,
what would I
you
be?
and I, we need that. So if we have a project, we get the measurement. You know we're getting this
So-
extra cut in the. You and I, you know we are.
So
Here comes the punt. We also might need to hire somebody to bring the steel and actually do the job.
Well, I'm going to hire somebody to cut it, which would be Tri-State Steel, where they already got it. Because if I try to cut anything, it's going to look crooked.
Jaggedy?
I'm talking jaggedy. It's going to be awful. It's going to be the worst steel job you've ever seen in your life.
So they're hiring, but don't hire David Woods.
Well, I mean, if you need forklift experience, which I have, a whole bunch, then we talk about that. But as far as cutting anything, no. Might as well forget it.
Cougars offense takes over.
The only thing I'm cutting is my grass.
Oh, man, and I don't even do that well. Zigging and zagging across the Dexter estate. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Baker fakes the handoff, runs it,
Wow.
and a first down.
So let me tell you how tough this kid is. This dude, the last drive was hobbling off. Done got hit at least 15 times.
Took a break on defense.
Took a break on defense. Come back out as a quarterback, and here he goes, steamrolling again.
It's the first down. And, man, how many times have we seen him just will his team, lead this team to the point where they got to?
Each and every time.
I mean, I'll never forget that Northeast Guilford game that we covered, the 18-15 ball game where in the key moments, 10 did everything possible to win that game.
He did for sure.
And he's back out there despite not having to be. Sets in the pocket, throws, far side, complete. Still inbounds is Graves.
Oh,
He gets
he's
the
getting
first
there
down,
you
far
go.
side to the 40-yard line.
This one goes out of bounds after a first
Number
down. Looks like
I mean, you know, this game is pretty much over with. But, I mean, you know, just play for pride right now. You know, keep playing hard. Play for your teammates, man, because you've been through a long, like, drooling season. You know, just keep playing to the last second.
For these guys, a lot of them have played together for years and years. This will be, for a lot of them, last time on the gridiron together.
That's it. North Staley.
Fake the handoff. Baker keeps it. The fake handoff to Griggs is up near the first down marker again, near midfield. North Stanley ahead over T.W. Andrews 27-20.
Going on Max Preps right now and checking out a score I want to see here.
8 minutes remaining in this one. A 50-7 lead for North Lincoln. Rockingham County with the football. Glad to have you along. Thanks to our sponsors, Pine Hall Brick, Hospice of Rockingham County, Tri-State Steel, Kooler Ice, and Sandy Cross General Merchandise. Man in motion is Ross into the backfield. Fake the handoff. It's a keeper, kind of a delay for Baker, and another run for a first down. Far side hash up near the 40-yard line, past midfield for Bryce Baker, the will man.
Telling you, play till the end, man, and that's exactly what he's doing. This makes all the difference in the world.
You know,
with how your program is
there's
run.
a good chance Coach Baker went to his son and said, "You want to come out?"
He said, "Nope."
And said,
"Nope, not doing it."
Nikki Basil's birthday is today. Happy birthday, head coach, Nikki Basil.
So Bryant here near side on first down after the first down run from Baker. Two backs in the backfield. This one goes to Corday Griggs. Griggs standing, juking, and brought down after a nice hit at the 40-yard line, gain of 4.
Play by number 23, Zach Hartwell.
Clock continues to run inside 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this one. If you can get a Southwestern Randolph West Stokes score, that'd be great.
Let's see, yeah.
Winner of this one will take on the winner, Hickory and Huss. Hickory undefeated. A rematch for North Lincoln in the second round. They faced Hickory earlier this season. Fake the handoff. Baker keeps it, strides to the far side hash, and will gain a couple.
Still trying to pull it up. Let's see if we can find it. You're looking at Mount Airy still 55-0 in the third quarter.
And 22 points given up on the whole season.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Number 2. Come on, man. Let's see.
Handoff right up the middle.
24, Corday Griggs on the carry.
It's like James Gross in at quarterback for Rockingham County here with 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
You'd probably find it before I would, partner.
So we got the North Stanley 27 and Andrews 20 in the fourth quarter. Randleman up 29-0 over West Stanley.
All right, so West Stokes up on Southwestern Randolph 22-6 right now in the fourth.
The winner will face Reedsville in round 2 at Community Stadium. For the Rams, another year of 5 at home. If they can win all those, they'll make it to the state championship.
And just think, man, don't it all come back full circle? That's when Reedsville really started rolling, when they went up to West Stokes.
That's right. Griggs takes a big hit in the backfield. As we sit inside 5 minutes remaining in this one, 50-7 lead North Lincoln. Rockingham County with the football. Yeah, that is crazy when you think about it. That West Stokes game is really when the offense opened up.
Here I was looking forward to traveling up to good old Hanging Rock. I get the old stupid COVID. Don't get to travel.
But you're a ball player.
Yeah.
And you called in on the pregame show on the phone.
I did.
And we appreciate that.
Oh, well, hey, I do what I can, man. I'm like Bryce Baker. I got to tough this stuff out, man. I'm taking hits left and right.
Again, we can't mention it enough. A great season for Rockingham County.
Absolutely.
They'll finish 7-4 on the year.
We really, really appreciate all the Rockingham County people joining in on our broadcast. We appreciate it all.
Ball is on the ground. It's pitched out. Might be enough for a first down. Caleb Short with the carry. Yeah, this senior class, I mean, there's going to be moments that Hayden Stanley interception at Northeast Guilford
Man.
that you'll never forget. Centalis Graves with the hurdle that didn't count, but the hurdle from outer space.
Wow.
Against Reedsville. Handoff goes to Griggs, and ball is on the ground. Recovered by North Lincoln, so they'll take over with 3:10 remaining and a 50-7 lead.
Tell you what, man, that's got to be a good moment with Coach and old Bryce Baker, though.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be a tough one, too.
Yeah, for sure. So where does Bryce – did Bryce get any offers anywhere that you know of?
I'm not quite sure on that
we didn't
front.
ask. We should have asked that one.
Taylor Dillinger had surgery.
If you want a tough football player.
I'm telling you, man, he looks like
A smart football player, by the way.
Like
We've mentioned it before, but over a 4 GPA.
Yeah, he looks like a good old App State guy, man. I'm telling you. Gritty, can go up there to old Boone, North Carolina, and play some football.
And look who's out there right now. Doesn't have to be. 221 standing at safety. Takes a kneel. As Bryce Baker out there in the final moments, too, after what he's been through. I mean, that shows you what it means to him and being with his teammates.
Absolutely.
So after the kneel, 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining.
Well,
a hat tip as well to Coach Brad Baker on this season. Great assistant coaches and assistant help from Rookie Blackstock, B.J. Bottoms, Mike Jebbia, Adam Hampton, Steve Houghton, Kyrie Keene, and Jack Tedeschi.
oh, Kyrie Keene, man. My man. Went to school with him. Well, so where to next, partner?
Well, from here on out, the road leads through Reedsville.
Back to going to good old community stadium next week. Looks like what, West Stokes right
West
now?
Stokes in Reedsville as of now. But not an out of the reach game. Southwestern
It's still
Randolph
there.
down 2 scores.
Yeah, old Tater and the Goats have got to be doing a little something, man.
Clock inside 1 minute as another kneel from the North Lincoln offense. And the clock will expire. The more time on the play clock than the game clock. A final score of 50-7. North Lincoln defeats Rockingham County. As Rockingham County ends the season at 7-4, 5-3, or make that 7-4 on the season. They end the year 5-2 in the Mid-State 3A Conference, 5-1 on the road this season. Up next for North Lincoln, they'll take on the winner of Huss and Hickory. We'll try and get that score in your post-game show coming up here in just a bit. Also bring your Tri-State Steel Player of the Game and so much more right here on the Rockingham Update, or the RoCo Radio Game of the Week post-game show. Final score, 50-7. Final thoughts, David, on the Rockingham County season and tonight?
I mean, man, like I said, it's been an awesome season for those guys, man. You've seen a bunch of true, tough football players out there, and it's been a pleasure. It really has.
Coaches, please recruit number 8. Malik Bryant, please recruit number 10, Bryce Baker.
Yes, if y'all see this, please, come on.
If you see some of the offensive line play, recruit some of those guys.
Come on, guys.
It's time for your player of the game, brought to you by Tri-State Steel and Tri-State Steel Retail. Located at 2513 Richardson Drive in Reidsville. When you need aluminum, carbon steel, or stainless steel metal, we're your one-stop shop with hundreds of quality metal items in stock. At Tri-State Steel, our business is about people and providing excellent customer service, quick order turnarounds, and providing whatever amount of metal you need quickly and easily. From custom orders to exact specs or quick in-store metal pickups, we put the customer first and have metal for all your needs. From large truckload orders to the smallest DIY project, industrial and manufacturing applications, welding, trailer building, off-roading, fishing, hunting, camping, home repairs, and more. Big or small, we have your metal needs covered. To find out more about the carbon steel, aluminum, and stainless steel products in stock, visit tri-statesteel.com or call us at 336-349-6057 with your specs, and we'll help you find the product that best fits your project. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metals and exceptional service since 1988. Final score 50-7. One of the players of the game we have to mention. We'll give it to a guy from Rockingham County, but also want to mention Landon Agee, the freshman with 5 touchdowns tonight.
5 touchdowns, yes, sir, man. He was an absolute baller all night long. How many yards rushing? Probably about 300.
I'm not sure,
but
I know at halftime he had over 100.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, it's got to be close to 200 at least. So for the freshman, Landon Agee came in, gets the spot start, his second of the season, with Shannon Wingate, the starting tailback, out, a guy who ran for 1,152 yards and averaged 8.2 yards per carry in the regular season. So what does North Lincoln do? They bring in a freshman who steps it up, the 170 freshman with 5 touchdowns here tonight. And how about for the Rockingham County Cougars?
Oh, man. If I had to go with it, let's see here.
Malik Bryant?
Yeah, you got to go with Malik, man. He was the one that scored, so you got to go with him. I mean, he had a big-time game. I mean, seriously, I think he had probably about 100 yards on receiving. He was open all night long, so I got to give it to Malik.
Tough game, tough way to end the season, but it's also important to remember what the season's all about and what you did accomplish. You go from where you were last year, missing the playoffs, you get back into the playoffs. Coach Baker is sharing a message with them right now here on the near side, and you know that it's a one of positivity and how to hold your hat high and be proud of what they accomplished. I mean, these are players that are going to be remembered in this program for quite some time. There are some really big players in that senior class.
And there might be some players that come back and be a coach down here sometime, because you never know. I mean, it's in the Baker family. It's in their blood. So, you might see old Bryce come back and coach for Rockingham one day.
Final score here, 50-7. We bring you your players of the game, brought to you by Tri-State Steel. And we want to thank our sponsors tonight. Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, your Nice's sausage headquarters, for the lowest price for Nice's country sausage in the entire Piedmont Triad area at $4.18 a pound. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook at Sandy Cross General Merchandise, celebrating our 35th anniversary. And stop by tomorrow for the Ann Fish Nose for News book signing starting at 1 p.m. at 164 Boyd Road in Reidsville. Tonight's game brought to you by Pine Hall Brick, the nation's largest producer of clay pavers, perfect for backyard patios, streetscapes, walkways, driveways, and more. A family-owned local business as dependable and durable as its product. Pine Hall Brick has been a staple in our community for over 100 years. At Pine Hall Brick, we've built a century of American dreams. To learn more about brick and paver products, visit pinehallbrick.com. Pine Hall Brick, build your dreams. Kooler Ice, looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is now countywide with a new location at Little Caesars in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart and near the 220 I-73 exit. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reidsville, located conveniently just down the road from the new Cookout. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reidsville at 1509 South Scale Street, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice. Great tasting fresh ice available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds for just $2, 32 pounds for $4, and premium water for 50 cents a gallon or $2.25 for 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. And Hospice of Rockingham County, a community-based mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider whose purpose is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. Hospice is specialized care for those with life-limiting illnesses, helping them live as comfortably and fully as possible. The area's only provider with Hospice Elite status, Hospice of Rockingham County, will offer you and your loved one the care and support you deserve in the place you call home. When caring matters most, make sure it's Hospice of Rockingham County, caring for your family and friends since 1987. To learn more about how hospice can support you, visit hospiceofrockinghamcounty.com. Just as they work to be a supportive presence for life's journey, Hospice of Rockingham County is proud to support our local football teams as they continue their season in the playoffs. Final score 50-7. Glad to have you along. Thanks for all of you for tuning in. We look forward to bringing more football next year. We look forward to basketball potentially. If you know somebody that would like to sponsor our basketball coverage, make sure you have them reach out to us, radiorockingham@gmail.com. They can contact me, Joe Dexter, 336-432-3569. And we'll be back next week at Community Stadium as West Oaks or Southwestern Randolph makes the trip to Community Stadium to take on the mighty Rams of Reedsville. We'll have your pregame show at 7 o'clock. First kick at 7:30, live from Community Stadium.
You ready for that, partner? You ready for that?
You know it's going to be rocking at Community Stadium.
We're going to be rocking, too.
Ain't no party like a Rams party.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Thanks for listening in from Lincolnton, North Carolina. One last time, 50-7. Final score, North Lincoln advances to take on Hickory in the next round.
I'm good. I appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to the RoCo Radio Game of the Week between Rockingham County and North Lincoln. Make sure you stop on by tomorrow for the local gridiron and stay tuned on our social media pages to find out where we'll be in week 2 of the playoffs. We'll have you all covered at facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. To listen in live on RoCo Radio, your home for all the hits, tune in to RadioRockingham.com. Playoff football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, serving the Sandy Cross community, Rockingham County, and the surrounding areas of our beautiful Piedmont Triad since 1988. Rockingham County's community store at 164 Boyd Road in the Sandy Cross community of Rockingham County. Stop by Sandy Cross General Merchandise, your Nice's Sausage headquarters, for the lowest prices for Nice's Country Sausage in the entire Piedmont Triad area at just $4.18 a pound. To find out more about the Log Cabin Store, visit us on Facebook by searching Sandy Cross General Merchandise, celebrating their 35th anniversary. Playoff football action on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Pine Hall Brick, the nation's largest producer of clay pavers, perfect for backyard patios, streetscapes, walkways, driveways, and more. A family-owned local business as dependable and durable as its product, Pine Hall Brick has been a staple in our community for over 100 years. At Pine Hall Brick, we've built a century of American dreams. To learn more about brick and paver products, visit pinehallbrick.com. Pine Hall Brick, build your dreams. High school football coverage on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Tri-State Steel and the Tri-State Steel Retail Outlet at 2513 Richardson Drive in Reedsville. When you need aluminum, carbon steel, or stainless steel metal, we're your one-stop shop with hundreds of quality metal items in stock. At Tri-State Steel, our business is about people and providing excellent customer service, quick order turnarounds, and providing whatever amount of metal you need quickly and easily. From custom orders to exact specs or quick in-store metal pickups, we put the customer first and have metal for all your needs. From large truckload orders to the smallest DIY project, industrial manufacturing applications, welding, trailer building, off-roading, fishing, hunting, camping, home repairs, and more, big or small, we have your metal needs covered. To find out more about the carbon steel, aluminum, and stainless steel products in stock, visit try-statesteel.com or call us at 336-349-6057 with your specs, and we'll help you find the product that best fits your project. Tri-State Steel, distributing quality metal products and exceptional service since 1988. Tonight's first round playoff matchup is brought to you by Hospice of Rockingham County, a community-based mission-focused hospice and palliative care provider whose purpose is to be a supportive presence for life's journey. Hospice is specialized care for those with life-limiting illnesses, helping them live as comfortably and fully as possible. The area's only provider with Hospice Elite status, Hospice of Rockingham County, will offer you and your loved one the care and support you deserve in the place you call home. When caring matters most, make sure it's Hospice of Rockingham County, caring for your family and friends since 1987. To learn more about how hospice can support you, visit hospiceofrockinghamcounty.com. Just as they work to be a supportive presence for life's journey, Hospice of Rockingham County is proud to support our local football teams as they continue their journey in the playoffs. And playoff football action on RoCo Radio would not be possible without the support of Kooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Kooler Ice is now countywide with our new location just opening at Little Caesars in Mayodan, 6734 NC 135, across from Walmart and near the 220 I-73 exit. Visit our local Kooler Ice dispenser at Shules Home at 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville, conveniently located just down the road from the new Cookout. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Kooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds for just $2 or 32 pounds for $4. And premium water for 50 cents a gallon or $2.25 for 5 gallons. Kooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. On behalf of my broadcast partner David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and we'll see you next Friday from the field right here on RoCo Radio. Have a great weekend. Be safe.